Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome in. Turn this down. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mari, and today I'm going to be doing Reddit stories, or while reading my stories with my friend Evan Nito. I'm waiting for him to answer me back on Discord so we can get started on our setup. Oh my god. I literally messaged him being like, hey, are you still good for the Reddit stuff? And he's like, dude, I've been live for hours. Like, bro, I don't know. We agreed at this time. What the hell? This guy.
You want?
Bro.
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want?
What do you want, dude?
What do you mean?
Why are you here? Why are you calling me?
Evan, what time is it?
It is 3 p.m. I'm sorry.
Three,
Did you have an appointment?
3 p.m. 3 p.m. what?
Did you have an appointment?
An appointment?
Yeah, dude. You gotta get an appointment.
An appointment for what?
To talk to me, dude. Come on.
Bro. There is no way. No way. Did you even tell your chat what's happening today?
I did not. They have no clue actually. It's okay. Listen, they'll get with the program, okay?
Dude.
To be fair, I don't think they ever really know what's going on, right? Like, I kind of just go live and do whatever I want, and that's just the vibe. That's green. I did not want that to be green.
What?
You know what? We're gonna go with green.
What?
You wanna know what I'm gonna do right now?
What?
So like, this entire time I've been sitting here, and I've just been like, I don't have a thumbnail for what I'm doing with Mari. I made my Marvel Rivals thumbnail because that's what I was doing earlier. I have no thumbnail for this at all.
For what?
For reading Reddit stories, dude.
You
seem very confused. Why are you confused right now?
Evan, what time is it?
Yeah, I know it's 1 o'clock.
Oh, so you gaslight me by saying it's 3.
Dude, your neurodivergency is strong.
Bro.
Uh-huh.
Okay, people said that they can't hear you.
Can they not?
No, it's because I gotta turn my volume up.
Dude, what the hell?
No, you're good. I turned your volume up.
Yo, what are the chances of me getting sued if I use this image?
What are you doing?
Wait, hold on. I'm making a thumbnail. I told you like 4 times. You still seem confused.
Dude, why do you...
Why are you
Bro.
like this? I've mentioned this to you.
Why am I like this? Evan, you should do the knock knock feature.
Hold on. Do you want me to start it up?
Yeah, so that way our Twitch chats can be combined.
I got you. Let me do it.
Dude, our poor YouTube chats are just like...
Nah, YouTube chats have to stay divorced, okay? Like, they're not allowed.
Poor YouTube chat. I feel so bad for them.
Here, I'll send you the link to it.
Thanks, you.
There you go.
Let me...
Dude, okay, this is the best thumbnail. No, nobody panic, okay? And I'm gonna get one of Mari's very scuffed PNGs.
My PNGs are not scuffed.
Actually, her crying is perfect. Wait, hold on. Wait, this could be good. What Reddit are we even doing? Did you figure that out or no?
Yeah, I did. If Discord could load, I can get this squared away. Yeah, I have like 10 different Reddit stories. I also got some extra ones just in case if we breeze by them really quickly. But
Okay. Yeah.
basically what we're going to be doing is we are going to be looking through at the relationship advice subreddit today.
Okay.
Discord does not want to load, I guess.
Are you saying that you need relationship advice? Is that...
No, Evan. I'm saying that we are giving relationship advice because clearly you and I have the best relationship advice ever to give.
Mari, you got no bitches. I don't think that like you can like. Are you qualified for this? Like, isn't...
Evan, Evan, do you have any bitches?
I feel like I have more than you, right? Like I feel like I am qualified. You know.
This man.
What? It's true.
This man thinks he gets bitches. That's so funny.
What do you mean think? What do you mean thinks? What do you mean okay.
Wow, Discord really just does not want to work. That's okay.
Is your like Discord reactive fucking up?
No, it just like Discord itself is just not working.
Can you not hear me or something?
Oh, no, I can. It's just my second computer just decided it doesn't like Discord today, so... Let me get the double chat thingy up here on my other Discord.
I'll have you know, I had 4 different iterations of this thumbnail, and the fact that I'm settling for this one is kind of sad.
What do you mean by that?
What I literally just did, like, a lot of work to then settle for a generic ass background.
Bro, that's kind of fucked up.
That's okay.
Can we mute Evan anyway? You know what? That's actually a good ask.
Who said that? I'm banning him in my chat.
I'm in the shared chat thingy now.
Are you okay? I'll start.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the thingy or whatever and start. There you go. And then we should be merged actually. There we go. Hello, shared chats. Welcome. Okay, I'm not ready yet. Hold on, I gotta...
No, take your time, because I'll have to configure us in a moment here anyways.
Gotcha, you're good.
I'm just grabbing all the Reddit stories right now.
Yeah.
Thanks to my lovely mods who have prepared this for us today. And they're way better than the ones I was going to make you like. I literally, the ones that I picked were really fucked up, but these ones are way better.
God. Wait, what do you mean fucked up? Like fucked up in like a disturbing way or whatever?
I mean, I don't know, Evan. Apparently I don't get any bitches, so how would I know what's fucked up?
You actually just don't though. That's like the thing, you know?
Bro.
What? It's true.
Bro, that's messed up.
What do you mean, dude? What do you mean?
That is fucked up. I can get bitches. I have a female dog.
Uh-huh. A dog that you didn't even fucking showcase to your chat ever. I had to face reveal your dog.
What do you mean?
Dude, you literally had never shown your community your dog.
Damn, that's not true. That might be true, actually.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yes, okay, cool. I do have, okay, cool. I do have these set up. So, just for everybody who's like in here and like is just tuning in, Evan and I are going to be reading relationship advice Reddit because, you know, the two single people here, we thought it'd be kind of funny to like go through these and kind of give our advice.
Oh, wait, shit.
Yes?
You're good. I did something wrong. You're fine. You can keep going.
Oh yeah? You're not going to interrupt me this time?
I might, actually.
Typical male behavior. No, I'm just kidding. No, so... while I'm reading these subreddits, I like to do these pretty often on my stream. Sometimes I do them by myself. Sometimes I have people on here who I'll read these stories with to get an additional like reaction out of, you know, because apparently one person commented on my last video saying how I should have other people on here because apparently I'm not enough. So
I mean, we know, but you know.
Anyways, normally I just kind of sit here and like I read these out. Evan, since you're also streaming, are you gonna like play like a game, or are you just hanging out and just chatting?
I have Power Wash Simulator.
Yo!
Simulator. Can I word? Simulator.
Shim.
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 I have Power Wash Simulator.
Shimmy waiter.
Simulator.
Shimmy shimmy.
All right, YouTube chat. We're going to the other stream.
We're going to the other. Damn, you hate your YouTube chat that much? You're just going off YouTube?
What? No, I'm raiding into the other stream that I have set up.
Oh.
On YouTube.
Oh.
Right, because like, you know, that's how YouTube works.
That is how YouTube works. Yeah, I've had to do that a couple times too.
This shit's fucking confusing as shit.
No, it is.
There you go. All right, cool. I've done it. Evan Wise YouTube thumbnail Connor in a CL dress. It's not. Refresh your page. Oh. Yes, Mari, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to play games and eat ass. Wait, do you want me to share?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean you're here to eat ass? What the fuck?
What? Do you not do that?
No, I don't. Why would I ever want to do that? That's disgusting. No,
Okay,
Evan,
I mean,
never in. Are you?
I'm just saying. I don't know. Dude, I've never eaten ass a day in my life, right? I'm just saying that, like, maybe it's like your thing, you know, like.
Why would you think that's my thing?
You just have the vibes, bro.
That?
You look like an ass eater.
What the fuck? No, I don't.
Mari's volume. What do you mean increase Mari's volume? She's fucking. There you go. Is that better, chat?
Bro, that is so fucked up.
All right, I've increased Mari's volume.
If you want to, so there's a couple different ways that I could do this. Okay, so, and I guess we can just let our community decide how we do it. Option one is I have like the Reddit stories, like you and I are each on one. You know, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah, why are you overcomplicating this?
Why don't I just show you what it is that I'm doing?
Yeah. Like, let me see your setup, and then I can determine what the best course of action is.
Give me a chance. Hold on.
Okay, my bad, dude. My bad. Hello, chat. Hi. You know, Mari, what the fuck am I looking at?
Look at my screen,
so
Evan.
Loud. That's so loud. It's lagging up a storm, too. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, it is lagging. I can't show you that.
Yeah, you cannot show me that. Don't do that. Evan, thanks for introducing me to Bonnie. Hey, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy her content. Oh, dude, I am fucking like excited. Okay, right?
Yeah.
I'm willing to give the best advice on dating that the world has ever seen. You know, see, as a dating expert myself, right? I happen to know how to master date. You know what I'm saying? So like, I will prove to everyone that master dating is really easy.
Why are you saying it like that?
What do you mean saying it like that?
Why are you saying masturbate?
No, ew, what are you
Why are you saying that?
What are you saying? Dude, gross. You're being gross right now.
How am I being gross? That's what you're saying.
Master date. What do you say? You're being weird.
Huh?
That's so fucked up, dude.
The fuck is a master dater?
Clearly, you don't know what you're talking about. Then. See, you're not a good dater. That's what I've been saying. Dude. I'm a master dater.
So Evan, this is one option on how I can do this. So I can have like us on each side, like right here as we go through it, and then I can what's it called, like chat and whatever is doing, you know, whatever. But the other option is we could be sitting here having your POV up while you're playing Power Wash Simulator, and I can just read them, and then I can like kind of show a little bit of like the story, so that way people can see a lot of the gameplay. For those who want, you know, Zoomer brain, just want something to kind of look at. So what
you want me to share my game to you?
Well, I wanted to know, what do you think would be better?
I mean, if your chat's like Zoomer pilled, I can share a game, yeah.
Chad, do you guys want to see Power Wash Simulator as I read Reddit stories with Evan, or would you rather just see a big wall of text like this? I don't mind either way, because normally when I read them, what I do is like, I highlight them like this so people can follow along if they want to. No, I want the Subway Surfers.
You know, I don't know how to play Subway Surfers, guys. I'm gonna be real with you.
Ooh, I don't know how to break this to you, Evan. Ooh, Evan's playing Rivals?
What? I'm not. I'm not playing Marvel Rivals. I'm in just chatting right now. I think. Yes, I'm in just chatting.
You know, we could just have the game up and stuff. And like I said, I can like show briefly the Reddit stories so that way people have like the context of it and then just read it out. I'm okay with doing that. It just means you'll have to share your screen and I'll stop sharing my screen. Unless if you really want to look at the Reddit stories, but you're gonna be playing a game, so.
I mean, I can listen. Yeah. Here, I'll share
Are you good at listening, Evan?
I don't think you are, but if we are doing it that way, then I need to add my handy dandy alt account to the call, which means that it'll remake.
Is it too much to ask for both? Like asking for the game up and then the Reddit. I mean, no, it's not that much. It's not that.
Whatever her PC can handle. Really.
I mean, yeah, my computer can handle it. It's just because I use like a multi-stream setup, it's a little bit different, but I can make it work.
Yeah. So like I'll recreate the call with my alt account so I can share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just left that loser. What an absolute moron. Am I right, guys? Who needs that guy? Like, who the hell was that guy? Oh, shit. Bro, I love how when you called me, it's the same chat where all that's in here is just a picture of your bedroom.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, why make a new call? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, God, you both showed up.
Yeah, dude, it's my alt account.
Why is he hot?
What do you mean, why is he? Ew.
I'm just kidding.
Ew. I hate you.
Here, let me just fix my Fugi so I can have it just be you.
Yeah, and then let me open up Power Wash Simulator.
There you go.
How do I play this again? Now, guys, I've never really played Power Wash Simulator. Okay, so like today is gonna be a weird day.
What do you mean by that?
It's gonna be a weird day, dude.
You've never played Power Wash Sim?
No, I've had no need to. Why would I play Power
What's
Wash?
wrong with you?
What? What's wrong with you?
A lot of things.
Bro, stop talking. All right. Do Minecraft parkour. Do Roblox parkour.
Dude, there's no Roblox parkour. What the hell are you talking? No.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Oh, why?
Have you not played Roblox?
No, because why would I play that?
Bro's not good at Roblox, dude. That's crazy.
That is not true.
Dude, I'd play Dress to Impress, but I'd have to think about my outfit.
Bro, if I could get this Discord to work, this would have been a little bit better. But I can't today, so that's okay. Are you sharing your screen yet?
No, you're gonna have to wait a little longer.
Bro, get my boogies out.
Mother trucker. Did you swallow, dude?
No.
So weird.
No, no. What the fuck? Evan, you have never heard a girl swallow before. That's actually insane, dude. You need to like. This is why I asked. Are you good at listening? Are you actually okay to? Oh wait, here's your stream.
That's crazy.
Perfect.
That you think that I don't know what swallowing
All right,
sounds like.
so let's pop this out.
Dude, I'm a master swallower.
You're not helping your case.
As in when I eat my food, obviously.
You're not helping your case.
What do you mean I'm not? What case, dude? What? You know what's so funny, actually?
Yeah.
Like this is like relevant information at this point, dude. Like, so I don't know. My chorus chat thinks that I might be gay, right? Which I think is hilarious. So like now I'm just gonna spin the narrative with your chat as well.
Wait, why does my chorus chat think you're gay?
Because every single time I've been on her stream, I start off by talking about my extensive knowledge on yaoi when I shouldn't have knowledge on yaoi, right? Like I just know things about yaoi because I worked with Dog VA for so long. So like I just know a lot of things, right?
About yaoi.
I know a lot about yaoi actually.
What? Yeah. What's wrong with yaoi?
Nothing. But they think I'm gay because I know a lot about yaoi, and it's like, no.
I don't think that's how that works, bro.
That's exactly.
How does this look? So, wait,
What?
you can't see my screen, can you?
No, I cannot. No, I cannot. I can, if you're on streaming it, I can probably look at your stream.
I am. I can. Do you want me to share my screen?
I mean, if you're just reading it to me, I can just listen, like you said.
Yeah.
Dude, Reddit stories with Power Wash Simulator, the GOAT.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's kind of like, this is the original idea of how I wanted to do Reddit stories, is like have like someone play a game while I read it to them, because don't get me wrong, I don't mind having like the story just up. Like I don't mind that, but I know some people, they just like to have like a game going.
What the hell are any of these?
This is bad for Evan. Evan has to actually listen to Mari for once.
Yeah, no, this is gonna ruin me. It's okay. I can try to listen to Mari.
There's nothing wrong with trying to listen to me. What do you mean?
Dude, trust me. I will do as much listening as you allow me to.
Really?
I just also realized I don't know how to play this game. I should be reading these controls right now.
You've never played Power Wash Sim before?
No, not really.
That is actually crazy.
Dude, my chat literally hates video games. I don't game that often. Like, I play a video game and they're like, all right, Evan, peace. They will literally say, Evan, this isn't my thing, and walk away. I just react to things. That's all I do. Ooh.
Evan, why does your chat hate you?
Behold the power of the cheese.
All right. Okay, how do you rotate this?
I have to adjust your stream volume here. It's very
Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's not it. Wait, is it this button? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, there's a button that allows me to do this. Okay. That didn't do anything. Does that lock it? Okay, that locks that. How do you turn it? No. You turn? I don't think it turns.
Chat, do you like it like this, or do you like it full screen? Probably full screen, right?
Limited. Okay, this is actually kind of therapeutic, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why I'm like a little surprised you've never played Power Wash Sim before.
I've had no need. Wait, what is this here? There's different nozzles. There's different cleaning fluid.
Yes. Yeah, there is. Whoops.
This game was made for me.
How does this look today, chat? Does this look better?
Dude, I'm locked in now.
Does this look very nice? This is fine as long as you scroll up on the text while you... yeah, of course. How's the game volume? Is it still too loud in comparison?
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, there's a group. Oh my god.
What?
Dude, there's so much to clean.
Yeah. It's Power Wash Simulator.
I've never played this game before.
The music gets drowned out by the water. I turned off the music. I think we can just listen to the sounds of cleaning.
I've hella lowered the volume in my mind.
No, I just wanted to make sure the game volume was okay before I started reading. So as long as like everyone's saying it sounds fine.
Extension.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, by the way, Evan.
Yeah.
Someone was saying, did you figure out that you can press R to rotate the nozzle?
Oh, it's R. Oh my God. Thank you.
All right, with that.
Dude, I sat here trying to figure this out for like forever, okay?
Dude. Aaron said, time to get relationship advice from two single nerds. Both bitchless, unlucky. We are cooked.
Listen, I might be bitchless, but at least I have more bitches in my head than Mari does.
I hate you. Anyways.
Not the they take what they can get. That's crazy.
Oh, dude, Discord's being redacted right now.
Dude, I had 2 hours of sleep. I don't want to hear it.
What do you mean?
I literally only slept for 2 hours.
That has nothing to do with what is happening to me.
Nah, see, you're complaining about your sleep. I slept for, or you're complaining about Discord. I slept for 2 hours. I should be complaining about everything.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's how it works.
No. I'm trying to swap my window here, but like, when I try to
this nozzle.
When I try to do that, it fucks up the window. Can't you tell, like, Evan and I obviously don't prepare for stream beforehand? We all do everything.
No.
Everything.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm like locked in right now.
I'm glad you are. I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Some bids at your streamer. Your wallet's a plenty.
Because your chat hates you.
Your wallet's a plenty. Oh.
Can you game capture Discord? Is that possible?
You can.
Okay, I think that's what I have to do.
It'd be like application capture or whatever. Or window capture.
No, window capture is making this weird thing happen.
What, were you not window capturing it before? If you window capture
no,
it,
I am window capturing it. But no, that's the problem, Evan. I only have 2 monitors.
Well, so do I. But oh wait, never mind.
I'm currently trying to get this to what's it called? Because every time when I go to swap my window. Wait, hold on. Maybe the reason why it's doing this. Window title must match. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening. I think this might fix it. Maybe.
You know, cleaning this is reminding me when my aunt had me clean her driveway one time.
Why?
I don't know. I'm realizing that people force kids to do the weirdest things.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, why should I have cleaned her driveway? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that for a second. Adults are fucked up.
I don't know about that.
Nah, they are, dude. Yo, down with adults. Who's with me?
That one I don't seem to mind all that much.
Bro, that took forever, and it's only one side. Oh my god.
You know what? Maybe I don't make it. Oh, it fixes it if I don't full window it.
Oh.
Oh, it fixes it if I don't full window it.
Not someone saying Epstein has entered the chat, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna reset the transformation here. It works if I don't, like, full screen this window.
Someone should make a game called Five Nights at Epstein's Island.
Evan, that probably already exists.
Yo, we should play it.
Why?
I don't know. It'd be fun.
This is what you want relationship advice from everybody. You guys should, like, think about this.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Looks like Asmongold. Damn. Oh, my tabs? What's wrong with my tabs?
Bro, why are your tabs? How many tabs do you have open?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh no.
Anyways, I can finally start reading the stories. How does this all look? I hope it looks okay.
How do you crouch? Oh my god, you can crouch. Wait. Oh, my world has changed.
Put that up there. Okay, cool. All right, I have everything set up. Sorry about that. That only took me like 30 minutes to set this up because like I've had it set up for just solo.
How can I help you?
Butt plugs.
What is it?
Butt
Mark
plugs.
doesn't have friends,
A
guys.
what box?
Butt plugs.
A bud box?
Butt plugs.
I'm not following what you're
That's
saying.
not entirely untrue. But anyways, all right. So finally, now we can start doing the Reddit stuff. So with that being said, God, I hate how satisfying that looks.
Let me tell you, a part of me is suffering knowing I have to clean all this. It's like low-key giving me anxiety. I'm like, oh, there's so much work to do.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. All right, so while you're trying to focus on that, I shall read you the first Reddit story of today.
Okay.
So, as I said, we're going to be reading from relationship advice. And the first one here is, I think my 32 female boyfriend, 44 male, is making up fake relationships with women out of insecurity and jealousy.
What? Why would anyone do that?
You'd be surprised what people do.
Okay. But
I
like,
don't-
so they're just jealous of their roommate, and so they're pretending to be in a relationship?
I don't know actually, so let's find out. Okay. Hi everyone. I've 32 female, been with my boyfriend, 44 male, for close to 6 months now. Our relationship was pretty good until about a month ago. He doesn't have many friends, and I can count on one hand the number of close friendships he's had. About 3 people. They're all
Nice.
men. Yep. He has
That's
recently started complaining that I have too many friends and doesn't like that I have friends that are guys, even though a decent amount of them are gay.
Oh no, they're like hella insecure. Oh no.
Now all of a sudden, he's bringing up all these women friends he has. I don't have a problem with him having friends of the opposite sex at all. What I do have a problem with is that I think these friends are imaginary.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Wait, it sounds like they're like attempting to like basically make their girlfriend jealous of them because they're jealous that their girlfriend has like friends of the opposite sex.
I mean, and mind you, they're gay.
Yeah, no, that's like toxic as heck.
He cut his foot open one day while I was at work. He sent me a picture and I told him to go to urgent care because it looked like he may need stitches. He texted me half an hour later and told me one of his friends is a nurse and she left work to come look at his foot. I guess he could have a friend who's a nurse. I don't know. What I don't believe is that she left work and came and looked at his foot. He works from home most of the time, all within the span of a half hour. I just went along with his story and told him how thankful I was that someone was able to help him.
Why is he trying so hard to make his girlfriend jealous? That's so weird.
I mean,
I'd leave him. Break up with him right now.
I'm not even done reading it yet, bro.
Okay.
Bro, you're like already being like, dump that man, he's trash.
I don't know. I hate insecure people, right? Like if you're not confident, like you don't deserve to live. What?
That you're not wrong. I'm just like I'm just surprised hearing that come from you. Are you a very
Yo.
confident person?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, huh? I was like, Evan, I feel like you're not that confident.
No, I'm actually very confident.
Are you?
Man, dude.
You know, someone once told me that I am also very confident, but I'm confident in like the redacted way.
That is crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Have they talked to you for more than 5 minutes?
Probably. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so he also called me the other day and told me that the dental hygienist from his dentist office texted him out of the blue. He said he had no idea how she got his number and that she's married, so he didn't know why she was texting him. He then suggested that maybe she pulled his number from his patient records. I brought up how unethical that is and that there's no way I believed that she would risk her job to do something like that. I told him that he should call the dentist and report it. I figured he was making all this up and told him to give me the name of his dentist and I would call, but he wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure this whole story is a lie.
Yeah, none of it sounds real. It just sounds like very, very pretentious. It's just a guy that's trying to like get his girlfriend to be jealous because he's absolutely jealous of everyone that she talks to all the time.
Someone said maybe he's just really bad at flossing.
You know what? Honestly, I'm willing to bet that's true.
Let me see. Let me take a sip of my drink before I continue reading this. There's like one more paragraph and two more paragraphs. Lastly, yeah.
I'm like locked in on this, dude.
Yeah, you really are. You're like cleaning all the like dirt and poop and all that stuff off of it. Lastly, he's also been bringing up all the women he talks to when he's out and about. He told me about a woman at the grocery store that started talking to him while he was in line, but she was older and he wasn't attracted to her. He told me about a DoorDash driver that dropped off his food and talked to him a little bit, but yet again, he mentioned he wasn't attracted to her. I have never told him about the male strangers I talk to on a daily basis because they're such small interactions, and also, who cares if I exchanged words with a DoorDash driver for 10 seconds? These are such odd things to bring up.
See, I know he's insecure because these are the things I did, like when I was like, I don't know, like 18 or 19, you know?
Evan, are these posts about you?
No, I didn't write that. I swear. Come on, dude, leave me alone.
Anyways, this is unhinged behavior, right? I have never told him he can't have friends of the opposite sex and have never acted jealous. I think he's doing this because he's insecure of my friendships, and I'm also starting to think it's part of a control issue. His odd behavior the past month has me really thinking that I need to break up with him. I just want to see if you guys are thinking the same thing I am. Thank you.
Yeah, he sounds like he's trying to be controlling. He wants to control the friends that she has and wants her to feel jealous and not hang out with them anymore.
Can we just adjust the fact that she's 32 years old and that he's 44 years old and that he's acting like a man-child?
Wait, he's 44?
Yeah, and she's 32.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
No, like literally. I'm just kind of like, bro, how are you that old and you're acting like a man-child?
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah. No, it literally, and like, oh my goodness. Let me look at what the comments are saying here. Someone was saying, ask him to invite at least one of them out to lunch because you'd love to meet her because she sounds great. Gauge the reaction from there.
Jeez, yeah, no, like definitely invite them over or something because like obviously like, you know, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind. And like outside of that, like she should just break up with him. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, some people were saying in the comments like, I could see a 20-year-old dude acting like this, but at 44, this is embarrassing for him. This would turn me off so hard. It really is, though. You're right, dude. I don't know, man. That's obviously. I think the answer is kind of obvious. You should definitely break up with this guy. Like clearly. Like, how can you get married or, like, continue a relationship with someone who is that insecure about how many male friends you have, especially the ones that are gay? What if he's gay?
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't put it past him.
Maybe that's why he's insecure, is because he's gay.
See, this is reminding me, like, I mean, I've had an ex that was similar. I mean, just in the sense that, like, they didn't like that I had a lot of, like, because the majority of my friends are women, right?
Yeah.
Like, So like they didn't like that I had a lot of like female friends, and they're like, you're not allowed to talk to them because you might be cheating on me. And I was like, brother, I'm just hanging out and playing fucking Overwatch. I don't know.
I don't understand like the mentality of like, oh, you have two, like, okay, I kind of do understand the idea of like, okay, this person has a lot of friends of like the opposite sex, and if your like significant other is super flirtatious, then I could be like, oh, that's kind of like especially if they're flirting back and they're just constantly flirting, then I could see that being like oh, that's a little uncomfy. But if they're just friends, like literally just friends, they're not attracted to each other at all, I don't see why like it's such an issue.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, I'm not attracted to anyone.
I mean, that's probably...
That's the biggest lie I've ever told. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say, why are you lying? That was like fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and here's the thing. I do understand like some people who have those kind of insecurities. Maybe it's also because like they got cheated on a whole lot. So to them, it's like, oh,
no,
they're just a friend. Yeah.
Like, the people who get cheated on a lot will have like bigger insecurities. I mean, I was cheated on a couple times, so like I've had those insecurities, and it does take years to try to get away from them, right? So probably that's what's going on with him. Like maybe he's just like he's been burned, you know?
Yeah, which is really unfortunate. But I mean, hey, man, like you got to give someone a chance, or go to therapy. Go to therapy. Get some relationship counseling or something. I don't know.
Nah, hear me back. Hear me out. Cheat back.
What the fuck?
That's not
someone who doesn't deserve it? There's someone who doesn't deserve it?
Actual advice, guys. This is not actual advice. I swear to you, I do not want you to do that.
Bro. New word from our sponsor.
Yeah, whoa.
Could you imagine? You want to learn how to cheat on your partner?
Oh my god.
Anyways, next story. Oh gosh, all right. My 26 male fiance gave me 25 female chlamydia 2.5 years into our relationship.
Wait, sorry, I should laugh. Chlamydia. What? Sorry, keep going. Go ahead. Bye.
Yeah, no, that's the start of the post. That is actually like the start of the post.
That's crazy. Okay, so they got chlamydia. You know, condoms exist for a reason. I'm not gonna lie, but all right.
Oh, okay.
How does chlamydia work?
Why are you asking me that?
I don't know. Like.
Okay, well, apparently the way it works is you have sex, Evan, and then it gets transferred to you.
Ah, gotcha. That's why we don't know.
I can't with you. All right, so, but you're not listening to the title. Her fiance gave her chlamydia 2.5 years into the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, so you can only get chlamydia through sex?
Yes, through like it's through like sexual fluids that that you know change and interact when you do sex.
Wait, so like the first person that invented chlamydia, like how do you think they felt? You know, like the inventor of chlamydia.
Who invented chlamydia?
Well,
that is wild.
You gotta think about it though, right? Because like you invented something that the world has never been able to get rid of, right? So like you are a super spreader.
Whoa, that is actually wild to say. Also, I'm kind of curious who invented
chlamydia?
Apparently, chlamydia was discovered in 1907. So it might have been going on for a very long time, but it was discovered in 1907.
Okay. Yeah, we've lost the plot, bro.
Chlamydia is commonly most spread through vaginal, oral, and anal sex, but it can also be spread during pregnancy and delivery.
There's a cure for chlamydia?
Yeah, it says what animal gave us chlamydia? What the fuck? Chlamydia is mostly found in guinea pigs.
Ooh, that does not make me happy.
So I think a gay guy shoved a guinea pig up their ass and got chlamydia.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what, Mara, I'm glad you thought of it that way. Guys, Mari is a little innocent.
But yeah, apparently, yeah, it's curable. So that's the good part. That is the good part. So anyways, the story. I, 25 female, got a call from my OBGYN today that I have chlamydia. I was last tested a year ago during my previous pregnancy and the test was negative. I currently have no symptoms and was only tested because I am pregnant again. My 26 male fiance told me that he has been faithful and that he had chlamydia 5 years ago and was treated but never went back to be retested after treatment. He claims he called his doctor today and the doctor told him it is possible he's had it this whole time and that it just didn't spread to me for a while. We've been together for 2.5 years. My doctor told me there's no chance that if he has been my only partner that he was faithful, that it is a new infection. Asking for validation because he's gaslighting me so hard, is it a possibility he didn't cheat? Has anyone gotten chlamydia way after the beginning of their relationship?
Here's a better question.
Sorry, Chad, I forgot to scroll up.
I wonder, and this is a serious question. What if they just fuck the guinea pig?
Bro, why are you back on that? Dude!
I'm just thinking what we're all thinking.
I am not thinking about the guinea pig. I do think that this man cheated.
Are we not thinking of the guinea pig thing? Is this not a thing? Am I the only one?
Yes, you are.
Damn, I lost the plot.
Dude. So like, okay. But like, okay. Someone saying that apparently it would show up in like the a blood test detects it even if you don't have symptoms. It should have showed up on the first test.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I think what they should do is they should check their husband's travel history. When last did he go to a farm? You know, start there.
He could have gotten it from another person.
No, I don't think that's the case here, right? I think he has been faithful, right? I don't think you would lie about that. I think personally, you know,
what if he's gay?
We should just arrest that man.
We should just.
I think he's been doing some other fucked up things.
So let's see here. Okay, so it says here in the comment section, I love that your doctor straight up called him on his BS. Yeah, he cheated and clearly didn't use protection and put you and your baby at risk. He is trash. And
why are you associating it with cheating so quickly?
Someone said chlamydia isn't a virus.
No one knows that for sure, dude.
So yeah, they're just talking about if it's like a new infection for OP, a test could show that it was new for her significant other. But so the question is like, okay, if it's new for OP, would it show up new for her significant other?
Mari, I don't like the chat message that said, "How do you fuck a guinea pig?"
Anyway, so yeah, I think that guy cheated. Because here's the thing, people are comparing it to like herpes and stuff like that, but here's the problem is that herpes can lie dormant, but chlamydia doesn't lie dormant. It can be symptomless, which is why it's so dangerous for women, but if you got it, you're still going to have it show up in tests.
So then he just should have gotten tested.
I mean, what if he lied about getting tested?
That could just be the case too.
I don't know. He sounds like to me he's got some. I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, just a liar, bro. Sounds be better.
So apparently somebody here on Reddit, of course, because you know Reddit people think they're medical experts, right? So somebody said here that he told OP that is a total breach of medical ethics. Chlamydia tests have a false positive rate of 10%. Any decent OBGYN knows this. This exact scenario comes up all the time on pregnancy subs because every pregnant woman is tested for chlamydia, and it's rarely actually chlamydia. OP needs to be retested, and she needs a new OB who automatically orders a retest in the situation rather than immediately accusing a stranger of cheating.
Yeah, no, okay. See, that makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine you've been faithful to your like partner this entire time, and they're accusing you of like, you know, giving them chlamydia because you cheated.
Because their OBGYNs told them so.
Yeah, because their doctor was incompetent and like did not realize it was a false positive. That's crazy.
Well, the only way you would know it's a false positive is if you get retested.
Yeah, but like I feel like a doctor should know to do that.
Yeah, it's actually, now that I think about it, it is kind of weird that like you get tested once and like that's the automatic, like why is my doctor telling me this? That's, you know what I mean? Like that's, at least if I was OP, I'd be like, why did I get retested? That really is the only way to get retested. Like both of you should get tested.
Yeah, why is my doctor saying that you cheated on me? Like he's been very accusatory. He's also been texting me weird things in the afternoon. Like he wants to go out for brunch for whatever reason. Like...
Dude, imagine. All right. Let me go to the next one. Actually, let me take some of my drink.
Oh my God, Mari, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking some amazing gamer subs.
Oh my God, and what code should I use if I wanted to get gamer subs, Mari?
You should not use Evan's code. You should use my code Mari for 10% off on your entire order.
That's crazy that you willingly said that.
Or you could use code Tall if you love this black man.
What? I'm black?
You're black? Bro, someone said they're gonna use code Mary. That's fucked up.
Yo, wait, hold on. Who has code Mary? I need to beat this person now.
No, but you guys can use any code. Honestly, you can either use code Tall or code Mari to get 10% off on your entire order. Unfortunately, you can't bulk the codes. It doesn't turn into 20%. It doesn't work like that. So
it'd be amazing if it did, though. I'm just saying.
I know, right? Honestly, why doesn't GamerSubs let us do like a collaboration where like we can do like a specialty code to get a little like, I don't know, maybe 15% off on something, and for like a special collaboration with two creators?
Dude, I have 2 GamerSubs codes.
Why?
Because I asked for them to change it and they just gave me both.
Wait, what's your other code?
Tall enough.
Wait. Why do you have two? Why do you have 2 codes? Tall and tall enough. Why are they both related to being tall?
Because I figured that people didn't know how to spell the word enough. And so I said, can it just be tall? And then they just let me have both. Guess which one gets used the most?
Tall?
Yeah.
It's shorter, right?
It's a lot shorter.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. I'll go on to the next one.
Whew.
You're almost done with this.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whew. 87% clean, dude.
This one says, my girlfriend, 25 female, of 4 months, hangs out with guys she's had intercourse with, and it makes me incredibly uncomfortable, 23 male. How do you guys deal with it?
I don't know. I do that too, though.
You hang out with guys that you had intercourse with?
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. No. Wait a minute. Relax. Relax, dude.
I just had to clarify. I was hearing that right.
I hate you so much, dude.
Why? What did I do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, right? Because, I mean, some people just, like, they'll do things for fun, you know? And then that's it.
Someone said Yowie Root confirmed.
I will say, though, my chat on YouTube is saying she's for the streets. That's so fucked up, dude.
Okay, well, hold on. Before we make this type of post, let's read the whole post. Yeah, this is just titling, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, this is my first post here, and I'll try to keep it brief. Basically, I'm someone who is more conservative and believe love is about the intimate love between two people, and no one else but my girlfriend is someone who believes in love being open and accepting about everything. I have only ever had sex with 2 girls, both of whom I was in a long-term committed relationship with. And my girlfriend has previously used sex as a way to get close to people. She has significantly more sexual partners as I have, and to her, sex is casual. To me, sex is incredibly meaningful, and I found out the guy she hangs out with maybe a few times a month or just once a month is a guy she had sex with, not just someone she made out with as I previously thought, and it's giving me a lot of anxiety. She also told me she talks and is friends with many guys she's had sex with, and before we got together, she was going through a phase of being a hypersexual. But now that we're together, she says I make her feel like all she is sex because of how uncomfortable I get thinking about all of the guys she talks to that she's had sex with. And especially, God, this guy has run-on sentences. And especially this guy that she regularly hangs out with. On top of that, she also told him about my insecurity, which left me feeling a little less trusting in her, because why would she tell him?
Yeah, she shouldn't have told the guy that.
I don't know if I'm just being young and immature or if my feelings have any validity. I love her, but I absolutely can't bear the thought of other guys in her, which she says minimizes her to just being a sexual object.
I did like that sentence. I did not like that sentence at all. I can't think of other guys in her.
No. It says I absolutely can't bear the thought of other guys and her, which
Okay. Oh.
which she says minimizes her just to being a sexual object. Can I please have some advice? I'm really hurting inside. Thanks.
Wow. I think that first of all, they should trust their partner. Because yeah, you can do things with someone and still be friends with them after, right? Like that's not a, I mean, I guess it's not as common, but like it is. I mean, I do that, right? But that's probably because like I just think of sex as sex, you know?
Like, wait, so do you think that that sex is like a way to like get close to someone, or do you think like
No. I think it's just something that like it's an activity, right? It's just an extracurricular activity.
You make a sound. That is such a funny way to put it. I've never heard of it like that before.
What do you mean?
That's so interesting. So it's like, is it more casual then for you?
Yeah, it's just casual, you know?
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, there's also an edit.
Oh.
Edit. I appreciate all the supportive advice, but there's a lot of hate here and in my DMs that I did not expect. I spoke to a friend who went through something similar and it made me feel better. Have a good day, everyone. Damn, so people were hating on this guy for saying this.
Yeah, because like realistically, I do think that like he should just think that it's fine. It's okay if she has a friend, you know, like he should trust his partner.
I mean, someone said, I don't know how it isn't clear that the two of you aren't compatible. Just move on, dude. It's been 4 months.
That is, yeah, that is also a thing, right? Like they view it differently, and it's really hard to like, you know, compromise and stuff like that, right?
Personally,
yeah.
Look, when you say like this person's had multiple sexual partners, what is considered multiple? What if like this person had like 5 and this person only had like 2 before this person? You know what I mean? Like what if that's like how do you know?
Some people, I mean, some people are just uncomfortable with stuff like that. I don't know. Like when I was younger, I might have been the same way as well, right? Because I remember I was like freaking like 20, right? And then the person I was with at the time, I was like, well, how many partners have you been with? And she was like 15, and I was like, huh? You know, and you know, that just made me uncomfortable at the time. But like now as an adult, I'm like, I really don't care anymore, right? Like I've been with a lot of people. I don't care if you've been with 1,000, it's fucking 2 or none, you know. It does not matter at the end of the day.
I think the interesting thing So 15 is 3 basketball teams. That's, oh my god.
Okay, when you put it that way, that sounds so fucked up. Dude.
Look, I think what's interesting is that I never knew that some people viewed sex as like a way to get close to people. Like that's how you get close versus like it being like an intimate activity that you share with someone versus, as Evan puts it, an extracurricular activity for funsies.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just bored, yeah?
That is not what I think about doing when I'm bored.
Well, neither do I, obviously. But like, I mean, like, sometimes some people just think that.
Oh, it's like a dopamine rush. Oh, okay. I guess I kind of get
Exactly.
that. Okay, I get that. I get that. Dude, what the hell? Are you getting like this crevasse?
I'm trying to, dude.
That is insane. Dude, you missed a spot. There you go.
It's not clean.
Yeah,
Why
because
is
you
it
missed.
93%? What did I?
Because
what
you
did I
missed a spot
forget?
right there. You missed a
Oh.
spot right there.
What
Look
is
at that
whole
huge
chunk? Oh,
spot.
okay.
Look at that.
Oh, fuck. I gotta get to work.
I think it's so interesting. Like I don't know that. I guess I don't fully understand what this dude's issue is. I don't know. Oh wait a minute, they have only been together for 4 months. And he admitted that's his insecurity, and
Is
then
that she's still hanging out with someone that she?
after 4 months
you
of being
know.
together.
Yeah. No.
That sounds
Ooh, I
really
guess-
controlling. I don't know.
It is a little controlling, but I guess if we look at it from his perspective for a bit, though, yeah, you know, like 4 months in, she did things with this dude, and she's still hanging with him. That is kind of concerning for the most part, but at the same time, yeah, he should just forget it.
Yeah. Well, I guess the awkward part is that, like, oh, like, she just does this casual. Okay, I could kind of see, like, why that would make you uncomfortable. I guess I could see that. That makes sense. Yeah. At the end of the day, your partner most likely will have a, like, past partner. Why focus on that kind of shit? Or, like, friends with benefits.
Exactly.
That's true. Well, then, no, I think the whole, like, the problem is, like, you know, imagine, like, you were sleeping with somebody and then you just keep hanging out with them. It's like, you guys, just because you view it as casual doesn't mean that the person you slept with views it as
other
casual.
person. That's true.
You know what I mean? So I think that's why I think it's valid to, like, be upset about that. But
It
clearly
is
you
valid.
two are incompatible if, like, you can't talk it out and, like,
Yeah, I think what they could have done to like figure it out is that, like, you know, maybe they'll like hang out together or whatever, and they can see the dynamic for themselves. Like, hey, they're just friends.
no, yeah, that's true actually. But then again, and if they're not, like, acting friendly and he's acting kind of weird, then I think it validates the
Yeah,
insecurity
then it
more.
would be like, all right, that's a little sus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Dude, imagine, like, the girl that you banged comes over and she's like, yeah, my boyfriend's insecure that, like, we fucked and we still hang out. Like, what would you, how do you respond?
it's like, dude, but we haven't even done that in like 6 months. Like, what the hell?
Oh, that's fucked up, bro. Dude, that's actually really weird. I didn't even think about that. What if, because, like, when they were just getting together, she was saying how, like, she was hypersexual. What if, like, they just slept with each other and then she got together with him? Now I actually would be uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Actually, now that we're thinking about this logically, like real people, yeah, I'm kind of on this side. Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, that's actually really uncomfortable.
Like,
we need more
it
details,
is-
OP.
Yeah, no, the details definitely would help, but it is okay, I do believe, to continue to hang out with people that you've like done stuff with. But like, if you're just starting a relationship, maybe like don't do that at the start of a new relationship, right? You know?
Especially since it's like a super casual thing for her. Yeah, I honestly, I think I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, someone was saying, like, couples growing apart after some time is normal. The first month is like, oh my god, I'm so happy I have someone to love. But then the next couple of months, this feeling goes away.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's always gonna be like a honeymoon phase in any new relationship, you know?
And someone
after
else,
a while, you're gonna be like, all right, I'm starting to see the problems.
someone else had said they disagree. If he can't handle it now, he wouldn't be able to handle it a year from now. I don't know how I would feel if I got together with a boyfriend and he fucked somebody like a week before me, and then they still hang out. I would be a little uncomfortable by that. I don't know. I guess that just says a lot about me, like, personally. I'm not saying, like, you can't hang out with that person, but, like, can you, like, chill from hanging out with them for a little bit to make sure those arousal feelings go away? Like, it's been a week, dude.
Doing stuff with someone a week before you get into a relationship, that is kind of sus, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I mean, look, I don't care if, like, that's what you want to do, but what I'm saying is if you keep hanging out with them right after, then I'd be a little uncomfortable. But, again, I'm smart enough to actually have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
But then again, imagine like the person was told the girl, be like, yo, so I put my dick in you, but now my girl feels weird that we hang out. Put my hot dog in your buns.
I hate when you say that. I hate the way you say this.
I don't, that's just my personal feelings. But again, you guys can disagree. Let us know your opinions down in the comments below. Because this is one of those, like, it's kind of a messy situation. I feel like we need more details. Anyways, so that was that story. Let me see here. You get to the next one.
There's no way I missed anything.
Yes, you did. You missed a spot.
I did it. It's perfect. Look
no,
at
it's
it.
not.
It's perfect.
No, go back to it. I'm examining.
See? You see what I mean?
No, I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay. Right there, there's a spot.
Oh, shit. No, you kind of right, though. Okay, I might be a little...
Yeah, you missed a spot over there, too. Go back.
Oh, my God. It's still dirty. Oh, my God. It's so dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, but you still missed a spot back where we were a moment ago.
Oh, my... There's so much shit here.
No, get back up.
God.
Get back up. Get back up. No, go back. Go. Okay. No, now look in between. You see? Yeah, right there, right there. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Okay, I might be a little stupid.
No, it's okay. You just don't got that. You don't got this kind of tism.
You're right. Wait
I've never played Power Wash Sim either.
It was the first time for everything. I'm not gonna lie. I started this off by hating it, and now I'm kind of locked in.
Isn't it relaxing?
It actually is.
Yeah, I think you probably gotta wash the other wheel too.
Yeah, I most likely do.
No, I think that's all that's left is the other wheel because you're at 98%. Yeah, see right here.
Read the story, Mari. You're locking in.
I was gonna wait for you to finish this and we could start the next one on a new object.
Oh, true.
It's right there, Evan. The dirt's right there. Look up. Right there, right there.
That's not dirt. That's water.
Oh.
I think.
Oh.
It might be dirt. It might be dirt.
No, it's literally this part. This is like on the other side. If you get that, that's gonna be done. Anyways, new story.
This is fucking Mari, dude.
This game is like an OCD nightmare, dude.
No, it is. I'm literally upset at myself seeing it at 98%.
I mean,
Why is it not done?
You gotta clean better, bro.
I've done everything.
It's probably up top somewhere that you missed.
I would never miss.
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss. Anyways. All right, so this next story. My 32 female boyfriend, 33 male, is ready to take the next steps in our relationship, which is moving in together, you know, marriage, etc. But I am having many doubts. Is this the end of our relationship?
Yes.
Too long, didn't read. At the bottom, yes.
It's done, dude. That's it.
Anyways, I've been with my boyfriend for about a year. We are both in our early 30s. From jump, he was very into... oh, by the way, Evan, someone said to hit tab.
Nothing happens when you hit tab.
It should highlight whatever dirt's left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you keep reading.
Yeah. Okay. From jump, he was very into the relationship and started talking about marriage, moving in together, etc. almost immediately. I told him at the time that those decisions I don't take lightly and we will see where the relationship goes. On the
Okay.
positive side of things, he is very emotionally supportive of me. I'm an oldest daughter who has always had to regulate the feelings and emotions of others, and he was one of the first guys who have ever given me emotional support. I'm able to be vulnerable with him and don't have to present as perfect. We also, in general, have a lot in common, including my more weird interests, and it's hard to find someone like me in that regard. What kind of weird interests does OP have? I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that as well.
She's a furry, imagine.
Oh, nothing wrong with being a furry.
But what if that's like the weird interest?
You know, honestly, I think they need to find a partner that is into furryism. Furries? That's not a thing?
I've never... Why do you know all these terminologies about furries?
No, I just made that up. That's definitely not a real thing, right? Arson is not a chat.
Ah, you still haven't gone this all yet? Damn, that's crazy.
Just stop judging me. Read the story.
Our leases will be ending in a few months, and he is talking about moving in together again. At first, while hesitant, I was leaning towards being on board for the move, but as we creep closer, I'm having doubts. Frankly, we are not compatible in terms of cleanliness. I'm not a clean freak by any stretch of the imagination, but I do generally like to keep tidy. He, on the other hand, is much more messy. And I'm not talking clutter, but I'm talking dirt. Not keeping up with dishes, not cleaning litter boxes enough, etc. He also has a bunch of pets, which includes additional cleanup that he really doesn't stay on top of. I have one cat and I clean her litter box daily, constantly vacuum, dust, etc. I know if we move in together, much of the cleaning will fall on me regardless if he says he's going to help. I've broached this conversation with him before, and he says he will do better, and I just need to ask him what to do and he will do it, but I don't want to ask. Let's see here. I am
Afraid
also
of asking him to clean.
Yeah, like a he says he will do it if she asks, but she doesn't want to have to say it.
She just wants him to know. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's one of those types of situations. I am also in a position where I'm starting to feel like his mom. He doesn't know how to do basic adult tasks, and I always have to help him. Questions about health insurance, questions about paid time off at his job, general life things he has no idea how to manage, I have to help him with. I also have to remind him to wash his sheets or clean his towels.
Oh God, yeah, no, she is just his mom. Just literally, you need to find someone you're more compatible with. You are dating a child.
I mean, sometimes I forget to wash my sheets and...
Okay, but everybody knows you are a child.
I am not a child!
Dude, come on, it's okay.
Bro, I am not a child. I have autism. There's a difference. I think. I mean, I'm not diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure.
Yo, can we get 5 gifted subs to get Mari at?
I thought you were going to say to get Mari an autism test.
That too.
Nah, bro. I am diagnosed with ADHD, but unfortunately on the more severe side of ADHD, which is just underlying the autism spectrum, but we don't talk about that. So anyways.
Mari would be like, I'm diagnosed, and we're like, we know.
His personal hygiene is also bad. He showers once a week, and whenever we are intimate or cuddle, my skin always seems to have a bad reaction. Ooh.
Yes.
I've asked him to shower more, but he says it's because I shower too much and it's not good for my skin. He likes keeping his natural oils.
What the fuck is he saying?
But I hate breaking out every time he kisses or cuddles me, let alone full-on intercourse. I'm sorry, but that guy is growing cheese down there, and that's disgusting.
I really do think that they need to just not be with this person.
You think the cheese, the...
I don't want to think about that. I think that, like, legitimately...
How bad do you think he smells?
Some people just don't shower and don't smell, right? So, like, we don't know if they're like a body odor type person, but like, definitely, obviously, it's still gross to the person that they're sleeping with, right? So they should shower.
But she hasn't commented about his smell, But like, I think it's interesting how she's getting a reaction out of it. It means like he must be dirty enough where it's causing her to have issues. And he's like, no, it's because you clean too much.
That's insane.
But then again, how often is too much? Because she's like, I'm not a neat freak, but I shower like twice a day. No, I was kidding.
It's like, I shower all the time. You need to shower more.
When you don't clean your private parts, bacteria builds up. No, that's true. Anyways, if you hit escape, Evan, it will tell you what's still dirty.
Really?
Yeah.
Boom cycler bracket?
Do you even know what that is?
I don't even know what a boom cycler bracket is.
Well, you gotta find the boom, and you gotta find the boom cycler. Wait, that doesn't say cycler. It says cylinder.
Oh. I can't read.
Cylinder. Cylinder. Is it the middle part?
Maybe?
I don't know what that is either.
Oh. Wait, that wasn't it. That was a
Well, when you go in front of it, Evan, it tells you what it is you're cleaning. So you just gotta go towards it, and it'll tell you if you found the cylinder bracket. So you're on the truck motor wheel. You're on the track.
I see.
You're on the main body.
Oh, that's annoying.
No, it's meant to help you. That's the boom. And now there's a bracket there that you haven't cleaned. So clean the bracket. The boom cylinder bracket. The bracket right there. Right there. It's right there, Evan. It's right there, Evan.
I see. Why aren't
You
you
gotta get into the crevasse.
Why aren't you clean? It looks clean.
No, it's not. It's clearly not. You're not cleaning it right. You gotta spit on it.
It's not working.
The cylinder is on top of the boom.
I don't have the right tools for this.
Guys, he's hopeless. This guy needs to clean more. Am I right, fellas? Am I right, ladies? Evan needs to clean more.
Dude, I would not be good at this job. That's all I'm saying. Why won't that spot go away?
Man struggles cleaning himself, gets left by woman.
I just won.
Yeah. Anyways. Lastly, I am the breadwinner. I am very career focused, and he works a regular labor job as having a career doesn't interest him. He would rather be a creative type and is trying to break into acting. This doesn't bother me too much, but I worry about having to be the one to handle our finances. I am the only one with a car, insurance, etc. He hasn't started saving up yet, even though he says he knows he needs a car. He will occasionally help with gas, but when my last car got broken down, he wasn't any help, and I had to get the rental car, handle getting it around until I got a new one. I'm afraid of the future. If something like this were to happen again, he wouldn't be of any help to me, and I desperately want him to be an actual partner.
Yeah, it literally just sounds like this dude genuinely needs to grow up a little bit, right?
Bro needs to wash his balls and shut the fuck up. So there's a little bit more here. It says, I know after typing this all out, it seems so cut and dry, but I truly do love him as a person. He isn't abusive in any way. He's kind and caring to me, his animals, and just is an overall good and creative person. We are also on the same page in terms of not having children, which is rare to find as a child-free woman. That's actually true. Like, I don't want to have kids, and like a lot of people like judge me so hard for that. I'm like, guys, come on. I'm mentally ill. Do you really want me to have any offlings? Like, let's be real here. I shouldn't be having any offsprings.
That's so true, dude.
And I know that. Like, I know I shouldn't have any little Maris running around. Like, what? Oh God, imagine. World War III is gonna start. No, I was kidding. Anyways,
little Maris sound like fucking the spawns of Satan themselves.
Cerberus. Anyways, okay. He is just incredibly immature. And at first I thought the emotional support I received from him was enough to deal with it, and I could handle the big stuff, as I was so infatuated with the fact I met someone who was okay with me expressing my emotions and being caring towards me. But As we get down to the wire, I don't think I can imagine having to do all of the adult work in this relationship. I want to tell him that I'd like to wait another year to see if he improves on some of those aspects, but I'm afraid he is going to be upset and we'd end up breaking up. He's already told me he wouldn't be able to go on and would probably end his life if we ever broke up as well. So that's another pressure on me, as I don't know what he would do if the relationship ended, or even if I decided I'm not ready to take this to the next step. He often tells me I'm the best thing that has ever happened to him. He had nothing before me, etc. That's toxic as fuck.
That is actually very toxic. You're trying to like entrap someone essentially, and that's not okay.
Entrap and then mooch.
Yeah, literally.
I'm a chronic overthinker and have also been struggling a bit with depression as I am in between medications. So I also can't tell if things are really as bad as they seem or if I'm just not mentally in a good headspace. I've never been good at choices like this because I'm always worried I make the wrong one due to my mental health history. I love him as a person dearly, but am not sure if these are hurdles we can overcome. Honey, this isn't hurdles. He's manipulating you.
Hurdle. He definitely is manipulating. The thing is, right? It might not even be intentional on his part, but it is still like fucked, you know?
Yeah. I'd appreciate any insights from those who may or may not have gone through something similar. I can't talk to my family about it because they don't like him very much and have wanted me to leave him for a long time, as they say I am settling and I am much better than him.
No, I agree with the family. Like, you can do better.
Yeah. By the way, the too long didn't read part that she included was too long didn't read. My boyfriend has no car, bad hygiene, no life skills, and is ready to move in together and has talked about marriage. I am having many doubts and don't know what to do. I love him and am afraid of hurting him. No. This too long didn't read does not summarize. Like, you need the full context of this entire thing.
Yeah.
Like,
that man needs to be left in 2024.
That man needs to literally wash his balls and grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to get an acting career or do like a creative field, but dude, like, you gotta improve your life in some way. Like, get your own insurance. Like, and here's the thing, not being abusive is the bare minimum. Threatening to end himself is really abusive. It's a manipulation tactic, which I do agree with. Like, here's the thing. Sure, like, the way how I see it, I personally feel like this guy found a cash cow and was like, oh, I can just do whatever the fuck I want and this bitch will just stick with me because, you know, I know she's mentally unwell and all I have to do is throw the mental, like, ending my life card and she'll stick around. That is exactly the kind of guy that this man is.
Dude, men manipulating women, any percent speedrun go.
Dude, that is just... Because here's the thing, like, she's actually... is talking about how she's not in the right mental headspace. Obviously, this dude would be aware of that, right? Like...
Yeah, he definitely, like, somewhat be aware.
Yeah, no, literally. And, like, I feel kind of bad because the things that she's saying, how this is, like, the guy who actually lets her feel like she can express herself and how she never makes good choices because of her mental illness. I'm like, that's just really sad. Like, I feel like OP has not had many good people. And, like, I feel like OP doesn't realize she's very deserving of love. And that those people that she's been with are not good people and it's not her fault. Like, I feel really bad for her. I feel like this is one of those stories that we will never have enough of the context. Guys, if you need more context about a man who doesn't wash his ass to figure out if he's good enough, I think we need to revisit biology. Bro's got bugs down there.
He's grown something for sure.
Anyways, no, I do feel bad for OP though. Like, that really sucks. Like, at bare minimum, they're definitely not compatible.
No, absolutely not.
Ugh. I just don't even want to know what them bed sheets smell like, man. Ugh, bros.
How often do you wash your bed sheets?
So we're gonna read the next one now.
I can't. I'm not getting this to 100%. There's no way. There's just no.
You can move on to the next one, you know.
I've tried. I gotta get out of here. I will lose my mind if I keep
Wait,
trying.
go back. Let me see. What does it say you're missing? 94%. No, go back, Evan. It says 94%. Wait, 99 on rear lights. And then you need to do task drive housing grips.
I am not mentally equipped for this.
Go to the
I'm
next one
not-
then.
My brain wants to move on. It is not.
Evan, unlock the ADHD and give up on it like you do with the rest of
Okay,
your
but-
life passions.
Listen, okay. Wow, that is.
Not you. That's
Sis.
just an ADHD thing.
That's what I do all the time.
Oh, you got more. Look at that. You got them. It should be highlighting what you're missing.
I wish it would.
Mm.
I did accidentally do a couple things there. Why is it? Why are
Press
there
tab to
many
show
things
dirt.
I am. It's not showing anything.
Evan, you're
See?
not. You're only looking. You're only looking
Look
at
at
this. Are you pressing tab?
There's nothing there.
Evan, are you
See?
sure? It's lighting up right there. There's dirt there, Evan.
Where?
It's telling you it's lighting up. It's saying there's dirt there, Evan.
Maybe the dirt should go away.
Maybe the dirt should end its life.
Mal-
See? Look, Evan, you're doing it. Now go up. No, go back inside and go up. Okay, no, you're up too far. Yeah, you gotta get right there. You gotta angle it. Evan, you gotta angle it. There you go. You see, you gotta angle and point it, Evan, on the other
hate
side
you.
now. It's right there,
I
Evan.
hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
You gotta angle it and spray. Spray and angle, Evan.
I'm spraying.
I think you got everything on this part. Oh! There's something so satisfying about the ding.
The ding is very satisfying.
Doesn't it feel so good when you're nice and
Or
clean?
what? There's so many things at 99%.
You gotta go to the stick cylinder.
This is yeah, there's like tiny fucking pixels just fucking me up. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. On YouTube, Big Soy Little Matt. But fuck me, dude.
Let me read one of the comments here because I think this best summarizes like the entire sentiment that a lot of us have been feeling but can't articulate it. This person, McKitten Man, said, which is a really interesting name. McKitten! McKitten is such a good name! Anyways.
That's what I call my Discord princesses.
You don't know.
I don't. Yeah, right. I actually don't have a single one, dude.
It's his old account. I'm just kidding. Do you,
True.
do you want a functional adult who is an actual partner? Or do you want a dependent? You say you plan to not have children, but you're about to have one. Him. The guy. Doesn't take care of his own home, is neglectful of his personal living space, has no savings, has a dead-end job, his pet's labor will become your labor, showers once a week, can't do basic adult tasks, rushing you to move in. Everything about him sounds like dead weight, and you'll become the one who manages your lives. You're about to move in with a dependent, the child you never wanted to have. How he takes care of his personal is exactly what you should expect when living together. Don't believe promises where he is going, don't worry, I will turn it on and be a great housemate. That never happens. If he doesn't take care of his home or pets now, it will just end up being you carrying all of the load. Seriously, what value is this man really bringing to your life? Just someone to call a boyfriend and is somewhat nice to you? You can do a hell of a lot better than this. And something serious was brushed over. He's already told me he wouldn't be able to go on and would probably end his... It's the whole, like... She's, like, quoting that. And this person said, that is an incredibly manipulative and abusive thing for someone to say. To threaten offing themselves if you were to break up, that is a tactic abusers use to guilt trip and trap you into a relationship you don't want to be in.
Yep.
Out of all of the red flags, that is the worst one. That is the signs of a manipulative abuser coming your way. It would be foolish to settle down with someone like this. Find yourself a man who already keeps his home well kept, who has a career, who showers, who takes care of their own life. Those kind of men are partners, not this kind of dependent crap. All of your worries are going to come to life when you live together. He's already shown you enough proof that he's lazy, doesn't take care of himself, and won't be able to take care of the relationship. And also a manipulative on top. And OP did respond saying, thank you. This is, I think, the cold, hard truth I need to hear, and I appreciate your thoughts. And it's interesting because she said how it's honestly, it's one of those things where when I'm away from him, it's obvious what I need to do, and I feel like an idiot typing it all out. But when I am with him and see all of his sweet qualities and enjoy my general time with him, it makes it hard and makes the decision feel less cut and dry. But I think I know what I need to do. And so that's how, okay, so I need to comment on this as someone who's been in a very abusive relationship before. That is how abusers work, actually. It's called the cycle of abuse. And what people do is when you're in like the cycle of abuse is that it's always very pleasant and nice when you get back into that like small living space with that person. Everything seems really nice until they go back into their old habits. That's how like the abuse continues. Yeah. So to me, I don't think she's in a good relationship. I think she's been in an abusive relationship from the beginning, and it's only gonna get worse from here. So yeah, I really hope OP can leave this man.
No, she definitely just needs to realize it for herself, unfortunately.
So someone's asking me, how do you get away from like an abusive relationship? It's kind of like what Evan said. At some point in your life, you kind of have to come to the realization that you are in an abusive relationship and that you don't deserve to be you don't deserve to have someone treat you that way. I think like for me, without going into too many personal details, the reason why like women and like men, because it can happen either, right? The reason why people get into abusive relationship is because like they don't start abusing you right away. At least what happened to me is like the person that I was with was very kind and sweet, and slowly like those sweet things that this person would do for me would just go away, and it would get replaced with like a lot of anger and like resentment, and it always starts out small. The first thing that they try to do is they try to ruin your confidence. They'll say like condescending things. Like I think something, if I can remember, is actually one of the things that I would always get talked down to apart is that I don't have a good memory on stuff because I have ADHD. And so something that this person would do is like would get upset every time I would forget little things, such as like I might open up like a wrapper like of candy or like something, and I would leave it on the counter, and they would be very condescending, being like, how are you like a grown adult woman can't remember to throw away your trash, like you're so forgetful, and little things like that. And it would escalate to the point where it's like I'd start questioning my own reality if I even remembered like conversations that we would have, because he would just start gaslighting me. And so it starts off small.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, and like I never realized it for a long time, and like my mom did not like this man either. But like you don't realize it because basically in order to abuse people, you have to like basically make them question their entire reality. And like, yeah, it's really sad, and not many people can get out of these relationships due to like not having good supportive network of friends and family. Like, yeah, I think if you know someone who's in like some kind of relationship like that, just be really supportive of them until they can eventually see for themselves the shit that they're in. Because yeah, that's kind of what saved me eventually. So with that sad shit being said, it seems like OP's gonna give up on this guy and tell him to fuck off, wash his ass, and like leave this man. So I hope
she
so.
Absolutely fucking should, though.
Yeah, no, seriously, she's a queen. So, all right, let's see here. I still can't get over the showering once a week. That's so fucking gross.
I'm so surprised that she actually like willingly slept with this guy.
You'd be surprised what women will do when they think they're in love. So the next one here is a bit, it's about younger people, because those people were in their 30s? Wait, right? Hold on. Yeah, they were in their 30s, by the way. So this is a 30-year-old man that would only shower once a week. Just FYI. That's disgusting. Anyways.
That is actually very fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Once you like realize the age groups of these people, it kind of makes it like, gives me the ick. So this next story is about two youngins. These two people are 18.
Okay.
Sorry, my Discord's being weird. Okay. He's responsible. He's saving water. Unlike Ev. I'm just kidding. Oh, you almost have this, man. You almost have this.
Dude, I'm so stressed out right now. Where is this last fucking window?
The cab windows, Evan. It's a window.
I've been looking for it for so long.
Evan, it's a window, Evan.
There's so many.
No, Evan. There's only one cab window.
No. There's 8 of them, and I swear I've cleaned all of them.
No, you didn't, Evan. You gotta press tab.
I'm hitting tab. There's nothing showing
It's not that side, Evan. Go to the other side.
Wait, nothing.
Go to the other side. Wait, hold on. Go. Wait. Go back and go behind. Hold on.
Okay.
No.
See,
Yeah.
nothing.
Are you sure,
Nothing.
Evan?
Literally nothing, dude. There's nothing. I'm hitting tab.
Okay, but go back. But go back down.
I'm hitting tab. I don't see anything. Like I'm losing my mind here. Actually, like,
Evan, I think
crazy.
I see it.
Where?
I think it's on the left side somewhere.
I think all these windows are done.
Are you sure?
I have blasted these windows to know tomorrow.
Wait, use a different nozzle. Okay, now go in front. Go in front of it, Evan. Go in front.
Yeah.
Okay, now spray right there. No, Evan.
Well, these are done. Where? Oh, this
Spray
side?
like the corners of it. What if it's on the lip?
I generally think these two are done. It might be one of these back here, and I don't like. It's bothering me. Top right of the left side.
That's what I'm trying to navigate you towards. Top left of the right side, Evan.
I'm spraying, dude. I'm spraying.
Evan, are you hitting tab?
I am. There's nothing popping up.
Wait, go angle it more. Evan, what's that? Oh. I don't know. Actually,
Bro,
on the left side is what they're telling you, Evan. Your chat is telling you on the left side. I can't read this story unless you hit it. It's on the left side, Evan.
Okay. I'm here. I'm spraying. I'm spraying.
Top
No.
right window on the left side.
I'm spraying. I'm spraying, dude. I could only do so much. There is dirt up top. Where? Dude, there's not. Evan, use your goddamn ladders. Are there ladders? Wait. Oh,
There are
my
ladders,
God.
Evan. Wait, were you not using ladders this whole time?
I didn't know you could do that.
Me neither. I've never played this game.
Oh my God. I feel so stupid. I feel actually dumb. I'm so sorry.
Dude, you cleaned this whole entire thing without any ladders. That's impressive.
I hate this game.
How are your legs not broken?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I hated it. I hate myself. I hate myself so much. This has ruined my day.
Dude, you did it though.
I fucking did it.
You did it, Evan.
This has aged me 20 years. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my God, getting to watch this back. I look so stupid.
Oh my God, you can actually watch yourself. That's so cool. Look, I can't wait until you start going around. Wait, it doesn't show you? It skipped all the parts that you ran over.
Yeah.
Before we start the next one, I need to get a drink.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I will be right back. Give me one suckle.
Chat, that was crazy. All right, we should never do that ever again. You can clean the Mars rover? Sounds disgusting. That's actually entertaining, not gonna lie. Please play the Final Fantasy DLC. How do I do that? I love this. Dude, I was stressing out that entire time. I don't think you guys understand. All right. Like I was actually stressed out this entire time. Oh, suckle. Wait, I just see it. What? Go back. Where is it? Crashing out. There's a DLC menu. Locations, vehicles. Would it not just be on the bonus jobs? It's entertaining to be on the main menu. I'm assuming it's specials. Oh, I see. Oh, I have to buy it though. Chat, I'm too poor. But that's cool though. That's actually really cool. Honestly, it's a very, very fun game. Oh my god. Dude, legitimately, what a wonderful game. I will say, I'll pay for it. I don't want you to pay so I can buy a stupid deal. I mean, do you guys want to see me stress over this? Crime scene. I've seen Crime Scene Clear. That one seems fun. You might enjoy it in your own spare time. Dude, no, listen. All right. I think the OCD part of me was activating and it stressed me out, bro. Like I sat there and I was like, where the fuck is it? You know? Just go work and get paid to do it. True. Power Washing Simulator is my Zen game. Play it for us. Hold on, let me see. Save in the store. How much is this DLC? Let's find out. DLC is. Hold on. Is it free?
I'm holding.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I realize your chat can see this. I'm so glad it's not showing anything like important. Install.
Wait, they can see what?
Oh, I'm just hitting install in Power Wash Simulator Midgard special pack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, thank you so much, Wicked Truth, for the super chat and for becoming a new member. As well as Swiftstar gifting 5 subs and Satara for becoming a new member as well. Thank you guys so much. Sorry,
It's really good for yap. It is a good game for yapping, I will say. Yeah, I don't think it's installing, chat. Let me be real with you.
That's because you redact. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, it's really hard to like focus on like reading the Evan, do you want to know what my screen looks like right now? I'm actually going to take a picture and show you what I am seeing because it's going to...
Do I have to close the game for this to work? Yeah, I don't think it's installing. I probably have to close the game first.
Are you trying to mod it?
Well, I'm trying to download because they want me to do the Final Fantasy thing.
I can hide the window so you can download it.
Yeah. Let me go close the game and redo it.
Yeah. I hit it, so now chat's in the void right now.
Gotcha. Let me try to install this thing. Power Wash. Let me see. What the fuck is your screen, bro?
What's wrong with my screen?
Dude, you're doing a lot right now. You're doing so much.
If chat knew, I don't think chat realizes just how much I love making content for them. Maybe one day they'll realize everything I do and how much I love them.
No, chat. Don't think about it. Don't think about it, chat.
Guys, it's just a little bit of the voidy void. It's not that scary. Like, come on. Like, look. See, it's not that scary.
Install. Downloadable content.
Are you sure about that?
It's not installing, so I'm just gonna say fuck it and go back to the game. Play.
Did you restart your game?
I did. I'm restarting right now.
Gang.
Yeah. We know Mari. Lol. You know, Mari, how does it feel?
I feel a lot of things, but what are you talking about specifically?
How does it feel to be loved? That's crazy.
I'll let you know in like 2 seconds after I chug this caffeine. So I'm drinking caffeinated chocolate milk. It's this company called Splite. This is not sponsored, but it's caffeinated chocolate milk. It has 20 grams of protein. It's brand new. It's like a brand new like caffeinated like concept that I've tried. It's not bad either.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude, it's actually it's not that bad. It's like SPYLT. Oh, that feels so good. So for anyone who's wondering, the reason why I might be a little like distracted is one, I have a lot of things up on my screen right now, but two, I think I told Evan this before because him and I will hang out in Discord calls sometimes, but like my medication doesn't start to run off until like 2 hours from now. So I get kind of like more quiet and spacey. I remember Evan was just like, damn, Mari, you don't want to talk to me today. I was like, no, just my medication. Oh, wait, are you back on the game?
I am.
Okay, sweet. Yay, we're on a new level. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh my god. Oh
Maybe
my
you'll
God,
like this level a lot better.
I probably will. I don't know why the fuck I thought that I was him and did such a hard one at the start because that ruined me.
This is like a way easier one for you.
This is so much easier and I don't feel like I'm losing my mind.
For now. Anyways, so this one is about 2 18-year-olds. Sorry. And it says, sorry. It says, how do I, 18 male, handle the situation with my crush, 18 female? Oh, so they're not even dating? This is just a crush, huh? All right.
Gross.
I, 18 male, have liked this one girl, 18 female, for 3 years now. Pretty much as long as I've been going to this school. And even though we no longer...
3 years? Brother.
Yeah. Yeah. And even though we no longer talk due to my own doing, I still want to get all of my feelings off my chest before I graduate this year because I'm afraid that if I don't, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Brother. Just tell her.
I was never much of the dating type until I met her. It was in theater, and I knew she was something incredible as soon as I saw her, but we didn't talk until a few months later, and at some point, it felt like we were about to start dating. At the time, I had to kiss this one girl for our roles in the play we were doing, and I think it started to affect me in this female's relationship. After another month, she had completely dropped me, moved onto someone else as if I had never existed, and that sucked, but I still really liked her. But okay, so wait, hold on. You're in theater where you typically have to like kiss people and do other stuff for like roles, right? Like that's like I've never had theater or been in theater, but that's like how it works, right?
Yeah.
So like, and this person got like upset that you got a role to do that and then decided to just say fuck you and then go date other people. How is that like your own doing, huh?
Yeah, that's not your own doing, and also they just didn't know that you were into them.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like, this is like some weird, like, and I'm talking really weird parasocial relationship, right? We're like, yes, they should have waited for me, but they did not, and now I'm sad.
Yeah. Anyways, so after a while, I hit her up again and we started texting again, and it seemed like everything had gone back to normal. Only now I was too scared to make a move or confess any feelings I had towards her. 2 years went by and my feelings for her had only strengthened, and I felt like I was in love. It was...
Brother, you're obsessed.
Well, funny you say that because he said, it was all my delusion though. We didn't hang out or talk IRL all that much. She would just text me, and over time she started to get drier and drier. When I picked up on this, I got scared that the same thing would happen like before, so I called her out on it, and she just said that I was reading too much into it and I had nothing to worry about. But at that point, it was too late to comfort my fragile mind, I guess, because I started explaining how she made me feel like nothing sometimes, and that the only time she talked to me was over text. This went on until she told me to get over myself and then blocked me. I've been blocked since, and it was silent for about 3 months. During those months, I looked deep inside myself and began to ask myself why she no longer liked me and what I had done so wrong. But then I realized that maybe she had never liked me and I had just blindsided myself with my own fantasies. And
You
then
think?
Yeah, yeah.
Brother.
And then I realized that maybe I was never even in love with her. Maybe I was just in love with the idea of her that I came up with in my head. And upon that thought, all of my actions towards her from that point ashamed me, disgusted me. But then I also thought of those moments that we shared in theater, and I thought maybe it wasn't all in my head? Question mark, question mark? Now I just want to tell her all of this. School is out in 5 months, and after graduation, I'll never see this girl again. If I don't get all this off my chest, like I said, I may regret it forever. Can I please get some advice on what I should do? Side note, this is honestly a ramble, and I'm sorry. After holding all of this in for so long, you'd really think I'd have found a better way to have worded it by now.
What the fuck? Wait, okay.
Someone said, bro, just stop.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, first of all, he's obsessed with this girl, and he shouldn't even be thinking about her anymore. Like, dude, move on. You're being weird. Like, you're actually just being a weirdo.
Yeah.
Like he is the problem.
I guess I'm a little confused on like why he thinks that this girl would even be into her, because they shared theater and they talked. That's the part that's not really computing in my head.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we had a theater class together, and I think that she likes me. No, bro, what the fuck?
He's 18. He's got a lot to learn.
Yeah, and then he mentioned he never once told her that he had feelings. Like, bro, you expect her to just know?
Oh, that is kind of true if you think about it. Like, I mean, imagine like this guy has had like feelings for you and like you had no idea, and then out of nowhere you're texting, he's like, you've been really cold and dry to me lately, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's so fucked up. Hold on, I gotta thank all my subs because I'm getting a lot right now.
Dude, are all the 18-year-olds in your chat like subbing, being like, bro, that we had a thing, bro? What if she's just a really good actor? Maybe. Once he graduates, he'll likely be able to move on fast. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to cut all communication with this girl. She needs to. Well, she did block him, right?
Yeah, she did.
No,
yeah.
He deserves to be blocked. Like a restraining order would be the next move, to be honest.
That's only if you like continue to talk to her. I do think like for like not, because here's the thing. I'm sure like there are some 18-year-olds who are probably listening to this and like they probably had like a crush at some point, because it also works for girls too. I know like when I was in high school, I was very boy crazy. And why are you laughing?
I just don't think that. Okay, never mind.
Okay, and so I just want to say that the best thing that you can do when you have these ideas and feelings about people is that you really do gotta just leave them alone. Like, you actually need to just leave them alone, because, like, honestly, this comment here on the post, I think summarizes it really well, by Champion Flight. Look, I'm going to be completely straight with you. You need to leave this girl alone. Getting it off your chest isn't about her. It's about you trying to process your feelings. She's already blocked you, which means she set a clear boundary. You said it yourself. You were in love with an idea, not the real person. Those moments in theater were 3 years ago, and when you confronted her about texting, she blocked you. That's not mixed signals. That's a stop sign.
Jesus Christ.
Have you
That is so harsh.
Have you considered that maybe the reason you're holding on to this so tight is because it's safer than moving on and being vulnerable with someone new?
Damn.
You want to know?
This is like speaking to me. Holy shit.
Really? You want to know what real strength looks like? It's not in making some grand confession. It's in looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, yeah, I built this up in my head. I acted in ways I'm not proud of, and now I'm going to learn from it. You're graduating soon. Instead of trying to rewrite the past, why not focus on who you want to be in the next chapter of your life? The real growth opportunity here isn't in making some dramatic last-minute confession. It's in learning to sit with uncomfortable feelings and let them pass naturally. You've already shown wisdom in recognizing how much of this was in your head. Don't throw that wisdom away by pretending there's still some door left open. There isn't, and that's okay. Damn.
That is actually fucking solid as shit advice, though.
OP responded to this too, actually.
Oh shit! What'd they say?
I actually have to move this up a little bit to show it. It says here, this is a very hard pill to swallow and definitely not what I want to hear. But you're right. It wouldn't really be for her, and putting her through another one of my shenanigans would be horribly selfish. I just wish there was a better way to end it off, you know?
You know, maybe just like don't. Maybe like stop, right? Like completely.
That's so hard. Look, I know it's so easy to bash on like this 18-year-old, but like I kind of know what that feels like to like be really infatuated with somebody, and I mean really infatuated. I kind of get what he means by this. And like I feel like the correct answer is yeah, no, you literally need to just leave that person alone. I think the real problem is that there's some kind of underlying like insecurity or fear that's festering that he's not addressing. I think that's why he's so honed in on this girl. Because I know for me growing up, I didn't really have a lot of support growing up. And so like I was always just kind of being put down. And so if I ever like found like a guy who would give me some kind of like compliment, I would really cling on to that. And as it turns out, like that's not because I was really obsessed with like that guy. It was more like I just really wanted somebody to just treat me like a normal like person and not just bash on me. But that's like a whole other like insecurity bucket of worms that you have to go down through like your self-healing journey. And I think that there's something going on in OP's life that is causing like way more issues, and he's reacting in a way where he's clinging on to this girl. That's how I'm interpreting it, because I feel like I've been in a similar position, and usually obsessions and stuff like that, it's stemming from something else that's happening that's not being addressed in your life.
Yeah. I think that like, you know, realistically it's all about growth, right? Like they're gonna have to like grow up. They're just gonna have to, you know, slowly realize, hey, this isn't how you love someone. This is how you obsess over someone. And when they figure that out, they'll be in happier, healthier relationships.
Dude, by the time he goes to college, he's gonna forget all about her. Like, let's be real.
No, exactly.
Oh man. All right, so I think another person said here on chat, they said, when he finds someone, all these other people will literally mean nothing. Just watch out to not waste too much of your life brooding and dwelling on the past acquaintances. Damn, that's actually pretty true. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Oh, this is another like 18-year-old one. Let's see. This one says, I, 18 male, need help early in my relationship, 18 female. Oh boy. Okay, so this one's actually in a relationship. This isn't just a crush. This one's actually in a relationship.
This is better.
So we're both 18. I'll try to keep it short and keep note that this relationship is 2 days old. Wait, when did you post this? 26 minutes ago. Wait, hold on. You posted this 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. Dude, we've been streaming for 2 hours. This literally went up. Yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours, and this post went up right when we went live.
Oh shit, this one's fresh.
Dude, this one's really fresh.
Dude, what if it's one of your chatters?
My chat's not in a relationship.
Damn, she has no faith in you guys.
I don't think that's the case. I think, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. If they're in a relationship and they're watching me, then god dang, I'd love to meet their girlfriend, because let's be honest, you gotta have a special type of tism to want to watch me and not be in a relationship.
Dude, most of my chat are in relationships.
That I believe.
Which is, you know, ironic, because they're like, chat reflects streamer. Guys, why is your streamer single? Huh?
Evan, you are one bad power wash sim away.
I'm about to lose it, bro. I'm gonna crash out playing Power Wash Simulator.
Actually, someone in my chat got into a relationship because of my content, which makes me really happy, because I'm like, wow, that's actually really sweet. Yeah, they like met in my chat and now they're dating.
Isn't
that so sweet? Why do you hate that?
Well, that's happened in my community as well, actually. And you know, that's reminding me of that happening, because I hated it back then. But maybe it's just because, like, you know, my chat's finding love through me. Why can't I find love through me? You know what I'm saying? Chat, when will it be my turn?
You gotta wash your balls, Evan.
Fuck, you're right, dude.
No, but for real though, I highly doubt everyone's single in like our chats. Like, I'm just teasing all of you. Please, for the love of God, I'm just fucking joking. Stop writing my goddamn comments that you guys take me so goddamn seriously. One of these days, Evan, my chat will realize nothing I say is serious.
That's crazy, bro.
Anyways, so I'll try to keep it short and keep notes that this relationship is 2 days old and we are still in high school. She hasn't been in for a week now, and I asked her to be my girlfriend after 2 months of liking each other 2 days ago. The most we've been able to do recently is text. In the past 4 days, I've texted her first. When we text, the conversations aren't dry, but I feel like she used to go out of her way to talk with me a lot more before. I know I sound crazy, but my ex from a bit ago messed me up pretty bad. It was really toxic. Now, my biggest fear in relationships is making a fool out of myself by being the only one to put effort in it again. I'm scared that she isn't bothered texting anymore because she assumes I'll always be the first to text. Oh my God, they literally wrote, that's, I'm not texting her or anything until she texts first. I know it's new and she might not be comfortable yet, but he really wrote this in here twice. I just really don't want to feel like a fool again. I don't even know how to communicate with her that I feel like this, especially because it's so new and I'll just look insane. But 4 days without a text first of her asking to call and not me seems excessive. IDK. What do you guys think? I'm still really crappy at relationships, and she had a really toxic 2-year relationship beforehand too, so I don't want to do her bad. Thanks. I think I just got brain rot reading that.
I definitely feel like I got brain rot. I feel like 2 days without them texting back isn't even that bad. Or 4 days, sorry.
Well, she wasn't in school. It says here that she hasn't been in school. Hold on. Wait, she hasn't been in school for a week now, so she's probably sick? Maybe not feeling well?
Yeah, dude, what if she's like traveling with her family?
No,
You
like
know?
literally, like bro, like I'm sorry, but I don't got time to sit here all day texting your dumb ass. Like, come on, get over yourself.
Yeah, especially like if, you know, like you guys are just friends or whatever, or like...
Talk about clingy. Jesus Christ.
It is very clingy.
Very clingy. But then again, that's also very common 18-year-old behavior, I think.
Yeah.
It's only a 2-day-old relationship, bro. She's not texting me first. Is it over? Are we cooked, chat? Mari hasn't read my chat message. Are we cooked, chat?
Oh my, wait, do you get people like that, bro?
All the time. All the time.
Dude.
If I don't read their
God.
message, they then say, Mari's ignoring me. I can start saying slurs.
I dare you. I double dog dare you, chat. See what happens.
Bro, dude, it's actually like, I'm just, wow. He needs a hobby. That's what he needs. Also, thank you so much, Real Byless, for the T1 sub. Thank you.
Really needs to do something else that's not just texting this one girl.
No, for real. For real. What do the comments say here? There's one comment. There's one comment. Hold on. I can show you the one comment that's all the way down here. It's literally, oh my God, it's only one comment. It says, I think you need to slow down and calm yourself. It's been 2 days. That is nothing. If it becomes a trend over weeks, yeah, adjust with her. But 2 days? Maybe she's just having a busy few days. You're projecting your past relationship onto this one, seeing things and drawing connections based on what happened in the past. Stop it. That is how you kill a relationship. Trust her and relax.
Yeah, new relationships are always just hard in general as well, though, I feel. Because, like, you know, you never really know what might be going on in someone's life right before that relationship. And they have to like, figure that shit out, right?
Not only that, but like, bro, it's not fair for your relationship to like bring the insecurities like to that person, because like it's not fair.
Exactly.
It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. Trust in a relationship, unheard of. I don't know.
Dude, honestly, I've never been in one.
I thought you were the datler.
The master dater. I am.
Evan.
Yeah.
Stop saying it like that.
What are you saying? Like what?
Stop saying master dater. It sounds like masturbator. I don't like it.
Why are you saying that word, dude? You're being.
That's what it sounds like.
You're gonna get
this is an educational stream, everyone, where we teach Evan English and how the words that he's saying are very bad and they're naughty.
Saying a good word.
No, you're not.
Master dater.
Stop saying it like that.
I'm a master dater, dude.
This fucking guy. This is why he's single, Chad. Don't be like Evan.
Type the word master dater in the
chat?
Can we get some master daters in the chat right now? Guys, across all chats right now, YouTube, Twitch.
I'm not making it weird.
Thank you, chats. Thank you for typing master dater. Let's go. W's in the chat for master dater.
This is why you're all single. Anyways, we're going to read the next post now. So this one, they're a little bit older. This one says here, my boyfriend, 24 male, wants me, 20-year-old female, to move in with him, but I'm not ready. Ooh.
Okay.
This one also was like 43 minutes ago. Oh, well, if I refresh it, it's gonna change, but okay, so my boyfriend and I live in different cities, about 1 hour drive apart. We have been together for 8 months, and because my parents are strict, I still live with them. I see him only once a week. Generally, he hasn't met my parents and thinks my parents love him, but still. He's not exactly the type of man my parents would want me to be together with. He has mentioned moving in together before.
No, he's black.
What if she's black, Evan?
I didn't think about that. I'm not. Wait a minute.
Could you imagine like being like a black woman and your parents like, I don't want you dating a black man? That's wild, actually.
Okay, well, okay, yep.
Anyways. He's not exactly the type of man my parents would want me to be together with. He has mentioned moving in together before, and I told him that I'm thinking of applying to a university in his city. I am in my last year of high school, so I must find a uni. Now I found a better university in a city close by, which would fulfill my career choices. And today, when he said he's looking for an apartment to move out, because he still lives with his parents, I told him that I can't move in with them yet. He took it super badly. We argued over text for 5 hours, and we called. He screamed at me and told me that I got his hopes up and not...
Well, I'm sorry. Hold on. You argued for 5 hours via text before you called?
Yeah.
Brother, I would have called 30 minutes in.
Yep.
I'd be like, hold on. We got to figure this out right now.
He screamed at me and told me that I got his hopes up and that now I've ruined his mood for moving out. I told him that I want to move in with him, but not too soon because I need to focus on my exams and getting into university first. He says that I don't want to move in and that I'm just finding excuses, even though I've explained to him the situation very logically. If I enter in that uni here, we'd have to wait 4 years to move in. It's better for me financially to live with my parents, even though they don't allow me to sleep over at his place, which upsets him a lot. He tells me I should rebel against them, but I don't want to cause unnecessary stress. Personally, I think him arguing is unnecessary. Is he toxic? Am I toxic? Guys, 5 hours.
Yeah. 5 hours of arguing before a call? Nah, y'all aren't compatible.
You're cooked when it's over 5 hours of text. Yeah, OP posted this over 3 hours ago. So an hour before stream started. That's actually like crazy. This relationship is toxic. Get out. They're both dumb is what chat's saying.
Yeah, no, I agree though, is the crazy part. Like, I genuinely think that like the two of them absolutely shouldn't be together. And like realistically, like I feel like arguments with a partner, right, should last at most like a couple hours, like 2 hours, you know?
2 hours
like,
is a very long time, Evan.
No, it's still a very long time, but like I feel like, you know, at that point, if you still haven't gotten everything solved, there's something wrong with this relationship. Right? Like I feel like I can solve most situations within a 5-minute conversation with people, right? It's like, oh, I fucked up or you fucked up. Here's how we could have done things differently. Done.
Imagine ridiculing him for 5 hours in text. Well, see, we don't know what the text messages were like, but like,
That's true.
this is what one of the comments says here. This relationship is toxic.
You don't say.
The moment he screamed at you and refused to understand your issue, making it about his ego, it should be done. There's nothing good going to come up from dating him. He's disrespectful, and it's probably another reason you haven't introduced him to your parents. Yeah, what kind of man is this guy?
The worst kind.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's crazy? Parents probably sniff that shit out.
Yeah, I mean, parents are usually like good about that stuff.
Oh, there's actually another comment here that OP actually responded to. Because mind you guys, this is like a very new post, so...
Yeah, that's like a fresh.
So 2 hours ago, this person had said, when I was younger, I was almost in the same situation as you were. I studied something difficult and knew that I needed time to prepare. My ex wanted to move in together right away, although both of us had never lived alone. I knew how his mother was, and I knew how his room looked. If I had moved in together with him, I would have been the one cleaning and cooking all by myself. I couldn't do that. I would have started to hate him. And then I gotta scroll up a little bit more because there's not a lot of comments on this post, so... The fact that he's pressuring you and doesn't accept your no right away is a red flag. No one should explain their no for 5 hours. He's trying to tire you and nag you into a yes.
You should definitely, like, if you're not comfortable with something and someone doesn't see that and they're trying to get you or force you to say yes, then yeah, that's toxic.
And when that didn't work, he's having a temper tantrum like a toddler and uses screaming as a weapon. He's could have been patient, and after a year you might have felt different about it, but now you're questioning everything. Your reasons are valid. From his behavior alone, I would stay with the parents to save money. Uni is expensive enough, and if you don't have to work as much to pay bills, you can concentrate on your studies for a better future. FWI, I don't know what that means.
FYI, for your information.
No, that's not what it says. FWI.
Actually, never mind. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. I guess I don't.
Chat, fill us in.
We need the Redditors in chat to like break down these acronyms for us so that way we know. Anyways.
Chat. We're too old.
Speak for yourself.
Chat. Mari is a 7,000-year-old cat.
Someone said FWI, flying while intoxicated.
Let's go, dude.
Anyways, it says here, my ex started cheating and blamed me for being unloving. Be careful whom you let into your life. Your career and your life partner are the most important decisions of your life. Nothing else will impact the quality and happiness of it like these two decisions. And so OP did respond to this saying, thank you. That's what my mother warned me about too. I'd have less time to focus on my studies because I'd have to cook and clean too. He is pretty passive when it comes to that. Of course he is. Typical man-child behavior. Staying with my parents is financially better, but also psychologically draining. My dad is also screaming much worse. He gets mad at me for having a boyfriend, and a boyfriend gets mad at me for not standing up to my dad. Endless cycle, but thank you for the advice. Wow. So your dad is also a man-child. Wonderful.
Yeah, I was gonna say your dad's also just an awful fucking person.
Well, no, I mean, he might just be like a protective dad too. Like maybe he sees this guy and he goes, oh no, he reminds me of myself. I can't have my daughter date that.
Yeah.
Maybe the dad's not that bad. Maybe the dad sees himself in that guy. But still though, like, I don't know, dads, you guys gotta understand, like, your daughters and your sons they're gonna start dating. You can't stop that. Just be supportive. And they're also gonna rebel.
That's the worst part about parents sometimes, right? Is that like they'll try to do their best to like protect their kids, but like as a parent, sometimes you have to like just let them be stupid.
Yeah.
That's my method of parenting.
Unless if you are dating a shitty person, then it's kind of like, you know.
Nah, let them learn. Let them come back to me and be like, Mom, Dad, I was right. You were wrong. You were right. I was wrong. You're like, yes, child. You dumb bitch. You should have listened.
All right, let's see. We got 3 more.
This is why I'm not gonna have kids, guys. I'm too harsh.
You're too busy playing games like this.
Dude, real.
At least you're trying to get it done too, so that's good. I think.
I'm actually getting better, and I think that's the problem.
Evan's found his new peak way of content.
The fact that like my chat is enjoying this is surprising to me. I'm not gonna lie. It says more about them than it says about me.
You need to know your chat better, man. All right, so this next one here says, my 22-year-old male boyfriend got me, 21-year-old female, a bad Christmas gift and an unfulfilled promise. I am festering a grudge as time goes on. Oh boy.
Okay.
My boyfriend and I have been together for over a year and have celebrated 2 Christmases. Last year, he got me a perfume I loved after I mentioned running out of it, and I got him an expensive vintage t-shirt he wanted, and I painted a portrait of us from our first vacation. This Christmas was different. We've since moved in together, and I'd say I'm pretty easy to shop for. I gave him plenty of ideas like makeup, self-care items, perfume, Sephora, Ulta gift sets, or even small items like the work socks he noticed were tearing and poked fun at. He knows my hobbies, favorite shops, and restaurants. There were lots of options. Again, we live together.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
Meanwhile, my boyfriend has been talking for months about a specific grill he wanted. It was expensive, but I managed to buy it, and expensive accessories, after asking for an advance on my paycheck to afford everything. At his family's Christmas party, I gave it to him, making a big deal because I knew how much he wanted it. I even wrapped up the entire grill. His family commented on the size and number of gifts, and he loved it. His grandmother had us gather around the grill and take pictures. We even went to the store afterwards so he could start cooking on it immediately. Okay, that sounds really sweet. All right. On Christmas Eve, we had plans to go to his mom's house, and my gift had arrived. He gave me my gift in the Amazon package it came in, even though there was leftover wrapping paper from his gift. It was clay and a sculpting kit, something I've never expressed interest in. Not that I cared too much about how much he spent, but it was no more than $20 or $30. I had spent that much on just the propane for his grill. I thanked him and tried to be grateful, but he admitted his gift didn't compare and promised a part 2, ice skating at a Christmas festival, something I had mentioned wanting to do. However, he didn't realize the festival would be closed the next day and for the rest of the season. He then suggested taking me shopping and out to eat, so I got specific. God, this grammar!
When people can't type like that.
So I got specific so Christmas wouldn't be a complete bust. I talked about 2 makeup items and a restaurant I've been craving. He agreed, but as of now, after New Year's, we haven't done either. Granted, we both caught the flu after Christmas, but he hasn't mentioned the part 2 since Christmas Eve. Meanwhile, I tried using the clay kit, poked myself with the tools, and it's been in the closet since. He, on the other hand, uses the grill multiple times a week and loves it. As each day passes, I'm getting more upset. Even his family got me better gifts. I haven't brought up the part 2 because I don't want to nag, but this Christmas felt disappointing and one-sided. We've had no major issues in our relationship, so this was unexpected. Am I taking this the wrong way? Has anyone else dealt with a bad gift from a partner?
This is a "Am I the asshole?" post, and yes, you are the asshole.
Too long, didn't read. I spent a lot of time and money on my boyfriend's Christmas gift, a grill he really wanted, but his gift to me was a cheap, thoughtless clay kit and an unfulfilled promise of a part 2. Now I feel upset and unappreciated. I mean, okay, 2 things. 1, I hate it when people put prices on gifts because personally I'm someone who thinks the thought is what counts, and then I don't care.
Exactly.
You could literally give me a $2 thing if it's something that I wanted. If it is something that I wanted, I don't care about the price tag. So I kind of feel like that is I feel like there's a bigger issue that's festering and she's nagging on top of it with the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it definitely should be the thought that counts, but they're like, oh, like, you know, I wanted a gift of like equal value or whatever.
I don't know if she does want the gift of equal value though, because that's the thing. Because like, here's my question: is okay, what if OP's boyfriend did get her makeup? Makeup is expensive, but it doesn't cost nearly as, it doesn't have to cost as much as like the grill. What if he got her one of the makeup things? So yeah, he didn't spend as much as her, but would she still be upset? Or is it like literally because of the price tag? You know what I mean? So I feel like, as Aerith is saying here, there's a better way to communicate your dissatisfaction without the money aspect of it.
Yeah. Like, realistically, those two should have just like talked, and maybe he should have had like a better, because him promising like a second part to the gift and not giving it is definitely his fault as well, right? Like he could have probably just, you know, been more realistic in what he could have afforded to provide his partner, you know.
My question is, here's something that I don't get. She's saying how he knows like what the things that she likes. She gave him like a list of things that she would want. Yeah. And then they live together, and then he just buys her this random clay kit. So I'm sorry, but there has to be some kind of miscommunication going on. Like, you're saying that you told him what kind of gifts you would like, but he gave you something that
was completely different.
Which tells me either one, he didn't listen to you, or two, there's some miscommunications going on where he assumed that you would like the clay kit for some reason. Like, something about your relationship made him think that you would like that.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong though, it's like you could realistically sometimes get someone like a random gift and like they'll like absolutely like enjoy it, but like maybe she just wasn't that type of person, and maybe they should have communicated that.
I think the other thing that bothers me about this post is that she's just nitpicking. It's like, okay, I get that, like, I think the problem is that she doesn't want the clay thing. She wanted either makeup or she wanted like some skincare thing. But the fact that she didn't get that, she started nitpicking the price point. She started nitpicking about the fact that it wasn't wrapped in like gifting paper. Like, it feels like there's one major issue and then she's just finding other things to add on to that. You know what I mean? It's very nitpicky.
How the fuck does your house become this dirty? Sorry.
Maybe it's that guy, that 30-year-old man-child who lives here.
The one that doesn't wash his ass, doesn't wash his front door.
Dude, I feel like, I don't know. Evan, what's your love language? Are you like a gift giver and a gift receiver?
I'm a gift giver 100%. I like providing like gifts for like people, which is obviously a problem, you know?
Yeah.
But like I just like giving, and I don't really care to receive anything in the end. And unfortunately, some people will take advantage of that, and that sucks. But, you know.
It's so interesting because I hate both of those concepts. I don't like giving gifts, and I don't like receiving gifts, unironically.
Really?
Yeah. Like, gifts are nice. I don't mind them, but, like, I'm just the kind of person that I don't value our relationship based off of the gifts that you give me. I'm more of, like, a words, affirmations kind of person and, like, acts of service.
Yeah.
I like it when people do things for me and like say things to me, not like buy me things. Cause I don't know why, but like maybe it's cause I don't know. When it comes to like gifts, I kind of feel like I owe people something when they give me a gift.
That's fair. I had like in the past, like one of my exes was like, "You can't buy my love, Evan," and I was like, "I'm not trying to. I'm trying to just give you things because I like you. That's it. I don't expect anything."
Yeah, that makes sense. And the thing is, here's the thing though. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, if I give Mari a gift, she's gonna hate me." Like, no, I will accept the gift, and like, yes, I do like receiving gifts, but that's not how I like being loved. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like I said, like I said, you can get me a $2 thing, and I will be so happy with it. So I do like getting gifts, but not as like, this is how I show my love for you. Now, I know some people are gift givers. So if you give me a gift, I'm going to be very appreciative of that gift. Even if it is something that I don't necessarily want or like, I will still be appreciative that for the sole fact that you saw this thing and you thought of me. And that is something that I can get behind. Like, I really like the mentality of like, hey, I saw this. I thought Mari would like this. I want to get this to her. And I appreciate that. It's the intent behind the gift that I appreciate. And that's what I love, not the gift itself.
I do like receiving gifts. I never really do though. So when I receive them, I'll like be extremely happy. And to be fair, the few times I've received gifts, they've always been big gifts. You know, like my PlayStation 5.
That's it, Evan?
And well, my Nintendo Switch as well.
Okay, I was going to be like, yeah, my gift is just a PlayStation 5, baby.
Dude, like I just get into relationships so they buy me video game consoles. So anyway, I really want a PS5 Pro right now. If anyone is available.
Bitch, I don't even have a PS5, but still though, I'm
okay,
like,
well, you need to stop being broke.
damn, no, you right. You gotta keep cleaning that house, Evan.
It's true, dude. This is my day job, dude. Cat doesn't know.
Nah, dude, like I definitely get it though. I don't know. I'm really awkward when it comes to gifts because, like I said, I feel like I owe people stuff. But I get it. Like I get that some people, they really love receiving gifts, and to them, if you're spending money on them, because I think again it's the intent behind it. So maybe OP is one of those kind of people that's like, if you buy me this gift and it's something that I like, that tells me that you really listen to me and that you really appreciate me. Because she was saying how she felt unappreciated because her boyfriend didn't get her anything that she was remotely interested in because she believes she told him the things that she liked and that he didn't listen. So I kind of understand that. Which means, honey, you got to start communicating this.
Yeah. Just talk, you know, just fucking communicate better with your people.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, people from the comments, from what it looks like here, they're just telling OP to just communicate, like be like, just someone's like, he fucked it, but just tell him he fucked it. Absolutely no sense harboring this alone. People are saying to clear the air with him and stuff. And also, like, and don't buy expensive gifts if you can't afford them. Spend money on yourself, too. Talk about expectations around gift giving before major holidays. It's a gift. You can't really get butthurt. No one made you overspend. And yes, bring up part 2.
They want a part 2 to the story.
No. Part 2 of, like, the part 2 of the gift. Because remember, OP, like, got an advancement.
Yes, he was supposed to get, yeah, true.
Yeah, she couldn't afford the grill. She got an advancement in order to afford that grill. Which is not a very smart financial decision to do. I kind of didn't even think about that. Like, getting an advancement on something you clearly couldn't afford, and then being like, oh, well, you just got me like a $30 clay kit that I don't even care about.
Yeah, you definitely should. Okay, see, I didn't realize that at first as well. Yeah, you definitely should just get a gift for someone that you can afford and don't really put yourself into any financial strain for a gift, you know?
No, I agree with that 100%.
You know, it's the gift that keeps on giving. A hug.
Dude, somebody said here, yeah, it's just a bad decision. You're going in debt for a Christmas gift. If you both did that, it would just be 2 bad decisions. Also, closed mouths don't get fed. People who ask for what they want will get more. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's true.
True, actually.
That is, honestly, that's like the realest thing I could have ever needed. I'm very bad at like communicating with the things that I need or like the things that I want. Because like I said, I'm very awkward when it comes to like getting gifts. So I just tell people never to get me anything. And guess what? People won't get me anything. But then, what's it called? Over the New Year's thing, when we kept talking about my throne wish list, people started getting gifts on there. And that kind of like...
You mentioned it. You mentioned that you had a throne, you know?
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, if I tell people I have a throne wish list and like if they want to get me a gift, then here it is. And just like that, people will get a gift. And it's so interesting. Dude, someone actually bought me that tungsten cube, by the way.
That's actually insane to me.
Yeah.
You know, guys, you could have done anything else with that money.
I know they spent it on me because they thought about me, and it's very sweet, and I appreciate it. I have my tungsten cube on my desk right now.
Mari, Shad, I'm gonna say what you know, my chat's definitely thinking that's stupid as fuck.
Spending a gift on me is not stupid, Evan.
Listen, Mari. All right, I'm willing to admit that some gifts are a little silly.
Oh, and like the 10-gallon lube thing isn't?
Yeah, that's actually kind of insane.
Anyways. Oh, this next one is really juicy. Let me take some of my drink before we continue. How are you liking the house one?
The house one is another big one, unfortunately. I don't even know why I started doing the house. I'm gonna be real with you.
Why don't you like the big ones?
The big one, they take so long.
Yeah, big things do take a long time, Evan.
That's true. Well, I mean, it's not true about everything, but yeah, this one's taking forever.
You just gotta get better.
Yeah. To be fair, I think I am. Ooh, look at that. See?
Wait, what happened in chat? Mari got a PS5 Pro before. Wait, what?
Did someone get you a PS5 Pro? Did you get it? Did someone gift you a PS5 Pro? I'm gonna cry. Chat, we need to talk. Okay? What is
Holy
this?
shit!
Mari, I'm coming over. I'm coming over specifically just so I can play Final Fantasy again.
Wait, does this mean I can finally play that booby game?
The what?
What's that game? What's that game called?
Movie game, dude?
Yeah, it's called it's called Stellar Blade.
Oh yeah, that's on PS5. It's a PS5 exclusive, actually.
Holy shit, I can play oh wait, I don't own Stellar Blade.
So Stellar Blade is kind of Souls-like in a way, and it requires a lot of parrying. So you're gonna have to get good.
I mean, I played Bayonetta before.
Does Bayonetta require parrying?
I
can pick this up.
I think so.
Ooh.
Anyways, Anonymous, whoever the hell bought that, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm very awkward with this kind of stuff. I don't know what to do other than to say thank you.
Nah, you gotta be like, get scammed, loser, and then you just run away.
Evan, I'm not always a dickhead every single time. All right, all right. Bro, no, you're right. Get scammed. No, I was kidding. No, for real though. Like I said, my love language is words affirmation. Like, and I know here's the problem. Some people get really mad at me for that because they're like, oh, well, actions speak louder than words. And I'm like, I feel like I do a lot of things though to like, I'm not just a yapper. I also do things with my yapping. But some people just kind of view like the whole, oh, like your words and stuff, that's all they ever are. And I'm like, guys, words have power. Words can do a lot of things. They can hurt, but they can also heal.
You just like quoted like any fucking high school teacher.
I actually learned that quote from this yaoi called Loveless, but okay, nice to know.
Excuse you?
So, anyways, I'm gonna add Stellar Blade on here.
What the fuck?
Amazon, Stellar Blade, Stellar Blade. Oh. Dude. Okay, I will add that to...
You know what you should play before Stellar Blade? And hear me out.
What?
God of War.
God of War?
Chat, I know you want the Gooner game, but Mari needs to experience God of Boy. Dad of Boy.
God of Boy? God of Boy!
No, Dad of Boy. You need to experience Dad of Boy, dude.
Dad of Boy?
Trust me, 1, you might find him hot. But 2, it is one of the greatest games ever. Okay.
I see. Anyway, so okay, I put Stellar Blade on, but thank you so much for the PlayStation. I have been wanting that for a very long time. Now I can actually do PlayStation streams again.
I believe you didn't own a PlayStation. That's actually kind of...
No, I do own a PlayStation. I own a PlayStation 4.
You have a PS4?
Yeah. It's really, really old.
Oh fuck! I swear to God, I looked at your setup and I was like, "There's a PS2 here." There's a PS4
No,
there?
the PlayStation 4 is in my office.
Oh.
No. Sometimes I do PlayStation streams because I play Kingdom Hearts on it.
Bro, there's no way.
Yeah, you gotta clean everything in there.
There's no. This is a 2-person job.
Yeah, no,
insane.
dude, I don't ever buy night. So okay, I know I was talking about earlier about like the whole gift giving thing. Just to give some context, I don't buy gifts for myself ever. I don't buy anything for myself. So that's why I have my throne wish list, because like I'm one of those types of people who would rather just buy a gift for somebody else because I think that they need it more than I do, and I don't buy anything for myself. And then I sit there and have bad brain days, and people are like, "Why don't you do something nice for yourself?" And I'm like, because I don't deserve it, you know. So I just do that.
Lol.
So that's why I'm always appreciative when people buy me gifts. So like, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, I usually like buy myself like a gift literally every single year. And this year was the first time that I didn't actually. I kind of just looked around and I was like, I own everything that I want aside from PS5 Pro. But like I already have a PS5, so there's, you know, not really a need for a PS5 Pro.
No, that makes sense. I get that. I think
So I was kind of just in my adult arc and I was like, you know what? I should get like a towel rack.
yeah. Wait, you said Stellar Blade? What the? Wait, what? Someone bought. Dude, I literally just put it on there.
They already got it nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is so moldy. I can hear the fucking like dirt. Like scrungly. It's like ugh. This bothers me as a roofer. Pressure washing shingles would take like 20 years off the lifespan. That's what I'm saying, dude. You pressure wash like the windows, it would like crack them too.
I don't like that you guys call yourself a roofer. That sounds weird. But also, thank you so much for the gift for the Stellar Blade. Thank you. Thank you. You know what that means? And now I have to play Stellar Blade on stream. And I will.
You're playing the Gunnar game 2024.
And I can sit there and I can say, I am sitting in the That's so funny. No, dude, I'm excited now. Yay! I have a new game to play now. I'm very excited. Dude, I can't wait. Like literally, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. All right. We got 2 more stories.
Okay.
Let me...
Oh my god, this fucking roof. Ah.
You're like 26% there.
I'm definitely not finishing this house.
Anyways, 28 male, was dumped out of the blue after her 25-year-old female epiphany. Now she wants us to try again on her terms. Do I give her another chance?
Try a relationship again, but on their terms instead of like whatever terms they had set prior.
Well, she dumped him because she had an epiphany. Now she wants to try again, but on her terms.
No, we need more context. What was the epiphany?
Well, I guess we're about to find out. They put the too long didn't read in the beginning. Too long didn't read. Girlfriend wants to get back together after dumping all her issues she is held in. Wants it to be on her terms. Friends are egging me to do it. I sort of want to, but I can't think correctly because I still have feelings, emotions crowding logic, and wanted to hear opinions. That doesn't tell me anything, OP. So now I gotta read the rest of it, which, by the way, you only wrote like 2 paragraphs more, okay? You're telling me I can't read these 2 paragraphs?
Wait, but this problem like starts here though, right? Like you're asking Reddit for relationship advice. Like I feel like I feel like I found the problem.
Oh man. All right, let me take a sip of my caffeinated chocolate. Dude, I'm starting to feel good right now because the Adderall's wearing off and caffeine's kicking in.
Dude, my 2 hours of sleep are finally hitting me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Did you know I only slept for 2 hours?
Why were you gooning all night?
What do you mean?
What the hell were you doing? Staying up all night?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Wait, hold on. Pause. I'm actually very confused right now.
I am too. Why did you only get 2 hours of sleep?
Because, dude, like, I fucking had to edit a video.
Oh, wait, you did. You told me about this.
Yep. I was editing for Mr. Minecraft YouTuber Pain Domination.
Bro, I just smelled that. That's insane.
You smelled what now?
Hold on one moment. First of all, Real Phyllis, thank you for the T1 sub. Papa Eternal, thank you for the Prime sub. And then Nate Freeman, thank you for the super chat. You're like the definition of a comfort streamer. Very positive and genuine about. Thank you. That's like, ow! You know what? Go fuck yourself. Baka.
Here.
Okay, Evan. Sorry. I'm gonna continue reading this now because we need to hear these 2 paragraphs here. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So we've been together for about 2.5 years. Relationships was great for 98%. Never argue, just discussions on disagreements, constant dates, etc. She recently came back from her hometown after visiting friends and family for New Year's. We do monthly check-ins on how our relationship is doing. Well, that's actually really healthy to do.
Yeah, I did that, and then I realized that was a bad idea. Because
Why?
one day when I was doing the check-in, she goes, "I'm not happy." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, like, is there anything that we can do to try to fix that?" She goes, "No." And I was like, "And you waited until now to tell me?" She goes, "Yeah, because this is our time to be honest and open." And I was like,
No,
"All right."
wait, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I've never had a relationship that had monthly check-ins. I've never even heard of that kind of concept.
Really?
But yeah, I've never heard of that concept. If I have an issue with you, I will say it right then and there. I don't hold that shit in.
No, see, I do that too, but like, you know, I try to do monthly check-ins because I don't know, for whatever reason, I've mostly dated women who are afraid to tell me things because I'm intimidating, apparently.
Evan, why does that sound racist?
What does that mean?
Why are you're like the least intimidating guy I know.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like, you're like not intimidating. The only thing I could think of is like that has to be a race thing. I don't understand. I don't understand why you'd be intimidating otherwise.
Apparently,
I'm gonna call it like it is.
Vibes of a disappointed dad, but like that's just my
Stop
face.
dating women that have daddy issues.
Like, I look disappointed all the time. Wait, why? What do you? It's not my fault they have daddy issues.
I mean, you're selecting them, so.
Fuck, you're right, dude.
You gotta.
Yeah, I might be into it.
I don't know. That yearly is reasonable, but monthly, that is like a lot of check-ins. But here's the thing. Like I said.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
I feel like
disappointing girls.
I don't know.
Fix them, chat.
I don't know, Evan. I don't know. I think the whole problem is that, like, you should be able to communicate your feelings. Like, I don't know. That's just... Anyways, let me continue reading. We do monthly check-ins on how our relationship is doing. And out of the blue, she asked that we break up. She said after her talks with friends that she didn't feel like she was growing, admitted about vulnerability issues from her side, and that relationships shouldn't have compromises. It should just click. She also said that she doesn't want the hardships that come with the commitment. She prioritizes her friends the same level as relationships, but wants everything else that comes with it, living together, cooking, chores, etc.
Just be single.
She...
Why are you in a relationship?
Mm-hmm. She had texted me multiple times and asked us to try again. However, I'm on the fence. She wants to put a 3-month timeline performance improvement plan where if she doesn't feel changed, then she can call it quits.
No. Your answer is right in front of you. She's treating this like an internship.
That's crazy. My friends are calling me out for being hesitant, but I can't get over how inherently selfish all this is.
The answer's right there. No.
Let alone how much was dumped on me. I was blindsided out of the blue, and now I have to put in extra effort to make sure I meet all her eat your cake and have it too needs. I might be blinded by my feelings, but I would try again if she didn't put a timeline. What are your thoughts? I feel like we're not getting the whole issue here. Why? What do you mean, like, I have to put extra effort to meet all her needs? Honey, there's your problem. Her needs aren't being met.
That's crazy. Your friends do not respect you if your friends are like, stop being hesitant and do it. Actually, you know what? Pause.
But why would your friends say that though? If if her needs aren't being met?
I know why. How old are they?
28 male and 25 female.
Okay, 28 male. All right, yeah, the answer.
And
is
she broke
simple.
up with him because she had an epiphany after talking to her friends that she
Hear me
hasn't been
out.
growing.
The answer is very simple. She's fucking hot as shit. That's the only reason his friends would tell him to go back to her. Like, she has got to be fine as fuck. Because ain't no way the boys would tell you to go back with this girl. Unless, of course, she is like a 26 out of 10. The boys will make sacrifices. That's unfortunately how they work.
Wait, now that I'm reading this, I think you're right. Because the guy, his friends are being like, but she dumped all this stuff about me. How dare she be selfish that I have to now put an extra effort to meet her needs?
Nah, bro, she's fine as fuck. Honestly, that's a tough decision. See, most men, unfortunately, value looks. And because of that, he will fall for it. And he's going to get back with her. I would say not too obvious because I don't think that this relationship is healthy in any regard.
Their comments are kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know what that whole performance review bullshit is, but this is what the comments are saying. Immediate no. First of all, this is by someone named Sticky Satan. That is a hilarious username. Then they said, relationships don't happen on one person's terms. They are a mutual agreement. She also just straight up wrong that relationships shouldn't have compromises. Unless you're dating your clone, there will inevitably be things you're not perfectly aligned with your partner on.
Yeah, there's no way that two people are into the exact same things. You will have disagreements, and you have to be okay with that.
Yeah, some people are saying here she was clearly withholding her feelings and failing to communicate, but had no issues communicating those issues to her friends who probably pushed her to dump OP in the first place. The fact that they were having these check-in meetings and this still came out of nowhere is staggering to me. While that's not exactly lying, it certainly demonstrates a complete lack of transparency. There's no reason to believe that will change on her end, and from what we see here, no demonstration of accountability for that behavior, which means it will continue. It's a bad scenario all around. Here's what I don't get, though. When you go to visit your friends and, like, you've been talking about your relationship and they said, like, oh, you're not growing, how much, like, maybe she was with this guy and then she went to go see how much, like, better other people's relationships were, and she's like, wait, my boyfriend doesn't do all this for me, hold on. What if it's like one of those instances, and then she kind of realized, like, OP's boyfriend is like a comparison thing, you know what I mean? Like, she's comparing how other boyfriends treat their friend. I don't know, my brain hurts. I'm like trying to compute this.
Yeah, there's so much wrong with it. I mean, it comes down to the fact that, like, she sounds like she doesn't really want to be in a relationship and she just wants really good friends, right?
But so then why give the relationship a chance again?
Maybe she misses the attention. I mean,
just get a new guy.
Well, this guy must have been really good, and she realized, well, I just want him to do the things that I like. And that's what she was basically saying, right? She's trying to change how he operates in certain aspects, right?
It's simple. The girl is built like Invisible Woman.
Yes, that makes sense.
She probably thinks she can train this guy. Oh, you know what? You know what this probably is? Maybe that has something to do with it too. Maybe like she sees how her friends' boyfriends treat them and how they're whipped into shape, and she thinks, wait a minute, I could do that.
Yep. I mean, I've been with someone who told me I had to dress a certain way with them and shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck? I never did.
I remember I went on a date with a guy once, and he was all dressed up in like a suit. And like the restaurant that we were going to was like casual, wasn't like fancy attire. So I showed up in like a Pikachu shirt and some sweats for the date because I thought it was a casual thing. And yeah, that man showed up in like a suit.
That's funny.
Yeah. I don't know what people are expecting out of me. You guys really think I'm gonna dress up nice, bro? I'm showing up in a Pikachu shirt. And then I'm gonna show you my Pokemon collection later.
Yeah, Mari, you're kind of special. Never change.
Thanks. So, let's go to our last Reddit story. Oh, this one's interesting. My 20-year, God, I'm definitely not a Redditor because trying to get this whole age shit right is so complicated. I'm female and 20 years old. Boyfriend, who's a 19-year-old male, suddenly blocked me and admitted to a grave mistake. What on earth has he done?
Cheated?
Too long, didn't read. My boyfriend has suddenly fallen off of the face of the earth. Underage baby daddy, drug dealer, cheater, all the above. Help me!
Yeah, what the fuck? That's a little strange.
My boyfriend of 3 months suddenly deleted his WhatsApp account, the only app we regularly speak on, and stopped responding to my many texts and calls. We usually text and call every day as we're long distance, 3 hours away from each other, but we meet in person often. He blocked me earlier today. I asked a friend of mine to send him a message asking what was going on because I was so utterly hurt and confused. He replied to her, ? This is what he said. It's okay, and neither of you are being invasive. It's just recently someone has made me aware of a grave mistake I have made and that I have been doing something incredibly wrong and it needs sorting. What? As of now, I do not have a WhatsApp or anything, an Instagram, Snapchat, or anything remotely social. It is not her fault and I do not want to hurt her. I do care about her very much and I do want to sort this out as soon as possible. Now, it's unfair for this burden to be on her and I don't want to keep her waiting around, so if she'd prefer to move forwards elsewhere, I'd completely understand. And I'm deeply sorry for what this is putting her through. What on earth?
It sounded like bro went on a side quest, right?
What on earth do you think this cryptic message means? What could he possibly have done based on what he said? Something that warrants cutting me off entirely. Bro, is this Dr. Disrespect? That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh my god, the comments okay, first of all, I just want you all to realize this post was made I gotta refresh the page. This post was made 23 hours ago. The comments on this are insane. Somebody said this. You're the person he is being unfaithful with. His local partner found out and has demanded she blocked you everywhere.
Oh my god, that actually is something that is like quite possible.
And OP responded saying, definitely a possibility, but why would he speak about this grave mistake and burden that he needs to sort out? That sounds like a big individual issue to me, but there's no way of knowing. Yeah. Dude, this got downvoted by 39. Dude, she responded. Dude. People downvoted that because she said like, oh, well, that's like a big individual issue to me. Like, that's basically she's saying, oh, if he was being unfaithful to his partner with me, then that's his problem. but there's no way of knowing. And so people downvoted that. And so someone commented on that saying, I assume he doesn't want to be honest with you and has inflated this huge burden and grave mistake in the hope you accept it on face value and stop trying to contact him looking for an explanation. Best thing for you to do now is to focus on yourself, your studies, and not your ex-boyfriend. So, someone else said, he is being evasive and dramatic on purpose to shut you down. Whatever his grave mistake is, I would consider the unknown mistake itself in the fact that he's being evasive, blocked you with no explanation, and is being a total drama queen instead of just telling everyone the truth and letting the chips fall where they may. All complete deal breakers. Block him back and never speak to him again. Oh, and this is even more hurtful. Holy shit. Someone else commented saying, because it's easier than to admit you're the side piece and I don't want to lose you if it doesn't work with my legit partner. With this fucking fake excuse, he's preventing you from any grief of the relation, any closure, any hopes that if he comes back, you will be so worried you will accept him right back without any questions and bothering apologies. Look at how you're behaving. You're already worrying when you shouldn't be. He probably got that you're a very nice girl and that he can abuse your kindness. Sorry, been there, know how it feels. No worthy partner will ghost you suddenly, no matter the problem. I've often been with guys like this. They won't bring anything good in your life.
This is like side piece control. That's crazy. Side piece manipulation tactics.
Dude, yeah. Oh, man.
That is actually very sad, though.
Oh, P actually responded to this saying like, oh, no, you're right. There's no use stewing. And I will obviously move on, but it doesn't make it any less hurtful and feels like so much wasted time and energy. Thanks for your thoughts on it. I mean, girl, it sucks to find out you're the side piece, right? Like, that is... Ooh.
I don't think I've ever been a side piece. Maybe I have. I don't think I have. But maybe. What?
Dude, just the comments on here and OP is... Dude, every time OP responds to a comment, it keeps getting downvoted. It's like... I don't know. This is just so weird. It's weird. Like, it sucks having to admit that you're the side piece, you know?
Yeah. Oh, God.
But it looks like she was finally accepting it. Dude, what did you do to this house, man?
Hey,
it's only 42% clean.
Sometimes you goon so hard. It looks good from this angle. It's fine.
There's a lot of things wrong with you.
Okay. Coming from you, that's rich.
Dude. My brain right now is like, how do people do this shit? Like, I don't understand.
I know. I give up on this house.
Oh, I just found another story I want to read. Oh, wow. This was 14 hours ago. What the this is a very short one. Do I, 20-year-old female, leave my boyfriend, 22-year-old male?
Yes. I answered your question. Look, legitimately, if you are asking the question, should I break up with someone? Yes.
Oh my God.
You've already made that decision in your head. You just want validation on it.
Dude, that is like the most realist thing you've ever said ever. Oh God. So some people are asking in the chat about, was there any evidence that OP's boyfriend was cheating from the last post? Here's the thing. People in the comments during that post were trying to say like, hey, the only reason why he'd want to be dramatic like this is probably because, you know, he got caught and has to block you now. So like, and either way, even if he wasn't cheating, I think it says a lot with like what one of the other commenters said, where he's being really dramatic and like blocking you is kind of an extreme thing. Is that someone who you really want to be with anyways, regardless of whatever reason it might be? And it's the fact that OP just wasn't like accepting it for a little bit, but then it seems like at some point after the comments bullied the hell out of her, because dude, people were just bullying her in that comments there. I think it finally dawned in her head, like, girl's gotta move on. This guy's just playing.
Yeah.
So, let's read this next one here.
Oh, God.
I, 22-year-old female, love my boyfriend, 21 male.
Okay.
He's my best friend and my favorite person, and I've known him for so long. But he's just not romantic, and he doesn't meet my emotional romantic needs in a relationship. I've told him many times about what I want, and the first few weeks he'll listen and do it, but then after a while he'll just forget, ? Again, ? I must have told him like 10 plus times over the past 7 to 8 years.
Excuse me? So they've been together for 7 to 8 years.
Yeah. I don't want to break up because I've known him for so long and he knows everything about me and my friends love him and I love him too, but I don't know what to do anymore. I also don't want to start over with someone new. How many times can you tell someone to pay attention to you? Thanks.
Why did it take you this long to figure this out?
And asking on Reddit after that point.
That's insane.
Wait, hold on. She's 22 and he's 22 and they've been dating for 7, 8 years. They started dating
in high school. This is a high school sweetheart situation. They should just break up, realistically.
Someone in chat said, hold on, he should be the one dumping you. Whoa! I'm a little curious though. She said that he's not fulfilling her emotional romantic needs. What do you mean by that? What does romantic needs mean? Is this like a sex thing?
It probably just means that, like, for instance, maybe he is just, because they were best friends, right? So maybe
love language, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just love language. Like, he's just treating her like more of a friend, just being like a chill person. You know, maybe not like, I don't know, asking to go out on dates or anything, you know? Because that's what some people do when they get into relationships. They forget that, you know, just because they got the person doesn't mean that it ends there, right? They don't go on dates anymore or anything like that.
Oh, dude, I hate that kind of shit. Like, imagine this person does all these really sweet things for you, then you guys finally get together. It's like maybe he got complacent.
No, he absolutely sounds like he probably did, right?
Damn, how do you, like... Well, because OP's saying, if we take OP at front face value here, that she's been communicating this for, like, a lot over the years. And I'm just kind of like, girl, why is it taking you this long to finally be like, yeah, he's not listening to me? It seems to me like this childhood, like, sweetheart thing has passed and she wants to be wooed all over again. And, like, honey, that you gotta date somebody new if you want that. Like,
yeah, you guys have been together for so long, and if you want that, like, reinvigorated feeling of love, then you either need to discuss that with your partner or just find someone new.
yeah.
And realistically, in a situation like this, I would say find someone new.
I'd never trust someone that calls your partner bro.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I
feel like that's very common, especially like nowadays, right? Like everybody just calls each other bro.
Maybe couples therapy or just honestly, I think that this was like just a thing in high school and like the relationship's gotten stale. But here's the thing though, he hasn't left her either. So again, I think maybe he's complacent and she is actually falling out of love and not realizing it, isn't in denial.
Yeah.
That's what I think is happening.
You know what they should do though? They should have a sumo wrestling match to determine whether or not they should be in a relationship. Right? I vote that she says no, and he also says no, and the sumo wrestling match is just for my personal enjoyment and entertainment. What?
Why?
What? Why not?
How are you only on 51% of this house, bro?
I'm not finishing this house. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I just wanted to get to 50%. This house is not getting finished. You were like, oh, we're at the last story, and I was like, thank God.
Damn, you really. So, what do you think about this game?
Power washing simulator, honestly, a very, very fun game, and I am shocked that I haven't played it before. It's definitely a good game to turn your brain off to and just do, if that makes sense.
I see. Are you done with the Reddit stories today, or do you want one more story?
I think I might be done. I'm on 2 hours of sleep right now, and I was gonna record my video here tonight, but I might be even too tired to do that.
Bro, you telling me all this relationship advice has worn you out?
2 hours of sleep has worn me out, and yeah, it's not a good thing.
Nah, dude, no, that's okay. No, that's okay. We can definitely end it on that note. So what do we learn from here today?
If you stay single, you are more likely to be happy. However, some people just need to communicate better with their partner, and also there are ladders in Power Washing Simulator, and I didn't know that until today.
This is why I don't date. Anyways, let me swap screens here.
And let me turn off this game. $146 for this entire house. Oh, I'm getting scammed. Fuck this game. Ain't no way.
Yeah, you kind of fucked up on that.
That's crazy. I cannot believe I got scammed like that.
Nah, it's
That's
okay.
insane. Yo, fuck this game, chat. I'm kidding. I like this game to an extent.
It's not a bad game.
It's not a bad game, actually. It's not awful. It's pretty fun. I understand why it's like the relaxing game for a lot of streamers.
Was it really
have like a podcast, Power Washing Pals or whatever? He'd invite someone to play Power Washing Simulator with him while they just yapped or whatever.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's like a real thing.
Dang, that. I mean, hey, like that was still pretty interesting though. I feel like I learned a lot about relationships, and I feel like my brain hurts now. Dude, relationships sound stressful to me, man. Like I don't know.
They are. They definitely are a thing that like I would hope someday. If I had a partner that like we locked that shit down. We talked and we like learned how to handle every single possible situation with each other.
There's a very simple solution to this, Evan.
What?
Communication.
I guess you're right.
You got to communicate. Who will get a bitch first, Mari or Evan? Bro,
I have faith in myself. All right, I think it'll happen. Okay. That's how confident I am. Why you do you have no confidence in me? Why are you silent?
It's not that, Evan. So is that like your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution isn't to get a girlfriend. My New Year's resolution is to get laid. I'm kidding.
This is why you're single.
No, honestly, I just like last year I was in Japan for Valentine's Day, and I spent that day alone in like my Japanese Airbnb, and then I started editing a Minecraft video that same day. This year, I would rather not spend Valentine's Day alone. I know I will, to be fair, but like at the very least, I want to be in an Arby's.
Why an Arby's?
I don't know. Anywhere but here is the answer, right? Like maybe
there are so many better places to be than an Arby's.
You're right. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, like, as long as I'm not at home, you know what I'm saying? Like I just wanna have fun.
His New Year's resolution is to get a girlfriend before he kisses a man.
Hold on. You have a PS5 Pro. I'm coming over.
What does that have to do with you getting a girlfriend, bro? Like,
it has nothing to do with it. You have a PS5 Pro. I'm coming over. I just want to touch it. You know,
stay the fuck away from my PS5. Anyways, guys.
What? Come on! It's all I have. I mean, I don't even have one. I can touch yours. I want to touch it, dude. Can I touch it?
No.
Can I touch it? That's crazy.
I will kill you.
Okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'll touch my own. PS5,
yeah, you do. Yeah, non-pro. Yeah. You're non-pro PS5. I'll kill you.
Oh my god. Yeah, I really just want to play Final Fantasy 7 remake again.
Is that only for PS Pro?
I mean, it's on PC now, but obviously my PC isn't like good enough to handle it. But I do want to play it on PS5 Pro because it just looks so much fucking better.
Does it really?
It does. The visual enhancements definitely do help.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of exciting.
Yep.
That's actually really I look forward then to playing Stellar Blade and seeing the high definition jiggle physics.
Dude, you'll enjoy it. But play Dad of Boy, please.
You'll have to link it.
I mean, it's just God of War.
Oh. Right. Mari, you can't play. You don't have a disc drive.
You don't need a disc drive. You can just buy the games digitally. All my games are digital. Every single one. I have a disc drive on my PS5, but like I don't buy physical games.
So yeah. Jiggle physics. Yeah. All right, Evan. I'm gonna let you get some sleep because I think I also need a nap. This caffeinated chocolate milk didn't do anything. My brain kind of smooth. I think it's a bad brain day today.
Yo, smooth brain day. I'm divorcing our chats. The chats have been divorced. Oh no.
No, that's okay.
That was fun though. That was like genuinely fucking fun. I do appreciate you doing this with me and making me play a game that I otherwise would have never played, right?
Dude, they're gonna ask you to play that game all the time now.
They most likely will, and that bothers me.
It's a good game to play, to be honest.
No, it's a little fun, yeah. I did enjoy it thoroughly, as much as I enjoyed my time with you, Mari, and Mari's chat. So thank you for having me.
Thanks, dude. Chat's rubbing itself right now. What the fuck? You guys are all deranged.
Excuse me, they're doing what now? They're rubbing their who?
Yeah, people are saying, come back. Anyways, dude, thanks for reading the Reddit stories with me. Like, I'm gonna jump off and like go take a nap. I'm tired.
Gotcha, dude. Adios, Mari. Adios, Mari's chat. Take care, guys.
Bye, Evan.
Bye.
All right, now that loser's out of here. Who was that guy? Jeez. Oh, God. Guys, I'm tired. This relationship shit's not for me, man. I can never be a girlfriend experience streamer. That's too stressful. Like, I gotta give it kudos to the ladies out there who do the whole, like, girlfriend stuff. Like, oh my God, that is exhausting. That is, like, actually I feel like vicariously I've lived through these relationships, through these Reddit posts. I'm tired. Are we gonna raid someone on Twitch? I don't know. Is my Cora streaming right now? Is she streaming tonight? When is she streaming? I think my Cora... She's dead? Who killed my girl? I mean, relationships are easier when you're dating people who don't seek advice from Reddit. Dude, that is such a good point. Don't get me wrong. I do like reading Reddit stories, but God, I think just relationship stuff is very draining. So don't get me wrong. I don't mind doing the relationship Reddit stuff. I think relationship advice is going to be one of those, like, every so often. I really like reading Am I the Asshole personally, because I don't get that exhausted reading that. But also, like, I appreciate you all so much for sticking around. God, my brain is not working. I appreciate you guys for, like, giving time for me to figure this out. Did you guys like the gameplay this time around? Because we could have just sat there reading them too, but I feel like the gameplay kind of helps, like, make the flow go by a little bit better, even though it does take a little bit longer, because I got distracted watching Evan play that, because, like, my brain was like, oh, this game is really fun. I've actually never played Power Wash Simulator myself. I should play it, though. Gameplay made it more fun. Yeah. Next time we should play Subway Surfers. The problem is, if I do Reddit stories myself, I can't really play a game and read it at the same time. It's kind of difficult for me to do that. It was nice jingling keys in the background. No, Minecraft parkour. Imagine the first thing you do is seek advice on Reddit. To be fair, though, okay, look, I'm not gonna sit here and try to defend, like, you know, the Redditors and stuff, because it is kind of funny. But, like, if you think about it, I know what it feels like to feel like you can't ask your friends and family for advice. Like, I do understand what that feels like, where it's like, yeah, you have people you could ask, but it kind of feels like when you talk about it, you're not really being heard, or you don't really feel like you're being validated. And sometimes you're worried about, like, your friends being and your family being super biased, and you want, like, a completely unbiased, like, third person opinion. Like, I get that, because, like I was saying earlier about the abusive relationship, that's kind of like kind of what I needed during that time. I did not make a post on Reddit asking for relationship advice. It actually, unironically, I realized I was in a toxic relationship when I went to TwitchCon, and I hung out with, like, people who I've never got a chance to meet before, and I realized just how much happier I was not being around my ex. And it was like, holy shit, I gotta break up with this guy. This guy makes me feel like shit. And it was TwitchCon, everybody. It was TwitchCon that made me realize that. So I get it. I definitely understand being in a position like that, you know? Will the Fatherless Behavior podcast ever be available on YouTube? It is available on YouTube. We were going to record our episode earlier this week, but I wasn't feeling very good. That was kind of on my bad. Normally I'm the one that's okay to record, but lately I've been recording, like, every single day, and then I'm probably gonna, like, take a little break after stream and then go record an hour-long video of me reacting to the Do making music, because I see a lot of people who keep asking me to make that, so I plan on doing that. But yeah, I need, like, a little break because my throat's a little sore right now. It's so dry here that my throat, with how much I've been talking, and yes, I am hydrating, but the Adderall makes my throat dry a lot easier, so I have to, like, hydrate more often. The realization of a toxic relationship is insane. It's true. Yeah. You seem like you need a vacation. No, it's not that. Making content does not bother me. It's just so freaking dry here. I gotta have, like, a humidifier on 24/7. I'm trying to figure out, because, like, if I don't have the humidifier on, this is what ends up happening, is that my throat starts to, like, bother me. I just need to take, like, a short break. That's all. I'm probably gonna take a couple hours of a break, and and then I'll record. I need to put a humidifier on my Wish. I want to do that, but, like, I've used a couple of different humidifiers and none of them are good. I need a humidifier that is, like, really good for dry air. That's what I need. I need to find one that's, like, super good for dry air. I think the other problem is too, chat, is that I've been streaming a lot longer than I normally do. And before, back in the day, I used to just do 2-hour streams. But I've been doing, like, 5, 6, 7 hours, and I'm not complaining in any way, but I'm not used to it. And I've come to realize that something that I need to do better as a streamer is I need to take breaks during my stream. So, like, right now, like, we're kind of in a break period at the moment, right? Because like I either have the option to log off or we could go do something else. And I think the problem with me is that I go from one activity to the next, to the next, to the next, and I don't give myself a chance to like have any breaks. I'm sure if you watch like a lot of streamers, you probably notice like, especially like VTubers, they'll do like one activity and then they'll just chill for a little bit before they move on to the next activity. And I know other streamers do that too. I don't really give myself a lot of breaks during stream and stuff. And like, I'm trying to get better at hydrating in between doing the Reddit stuff too. Like I said, like I had to refill on my water here and stuff. And yeah, I think the problem is like I need to remember when I'm streaming to take breaks. Like get up and stretch. Like get up and stretch with me right now. Go. Stretch. 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 Wait, is that my goat? I don't sound like a goat. I get what you mean. It's dry in my nanas to the point where I came back and got a nosebleed. I get nosebleeds here all the time. I have a unfortunate history of getting really bad nosebleeds. So yes, yeah, I should put, I gotta do some more research on like getting better humidifiers. And I will put one on my throne wish list. I will do that. If you guys can recommend me gifts, by the way. So if you have like a humidifier on like Amazon or something, you can recommend it. And if you find like a really good one for like how dry the air is. You always take a break mid-class and after school because it was awful to stay up from 7 in the morning to 3 p.m. Yeah. So, like, here's the thing, too. Get a personal humidifier for your... I really should. I should do that. Plus, here's another thing, too. I don't start streaming until, like, 30 minutes from now, typically. And so, like I said earlier, like, with my medication, I hate having to constantly talk about this, but I kind of have to. The side effects of the medication I take, it causes my mouth to get really, really dry. And so imagine like talking for a long time with having a dry mouth. So like I need humidifier. I do have throat spray that helps. I actually use throat spray periodically when I'm streaming all the time. And normally I'm not talking during this time. Normally I'm just sitting here by my desk editing before stream starts. So I'm not straining my voice in that way. So like while I do these earlier streams, I have to find a better way to like moisturize and lubricate my throat. It's a very big learning curve for me. And so it's like, I'm not complaining by any means. It's just been a huge learning curve. And I do agree with all of you. I do have a humidifier, the Rilla Kuma one. You're right. I think somebody actually recommended that on my throne wish list because I haven't really been putting a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, so you know what? I do have a humidifier on there. I think the Rilla Kuma one is small too for my desk. So yeah, if someone wants to get me that, no pressure, of course. I'm not saying like you have to get me this, but if you want to, it is on my throne wish list. Because I don't really want to end stream, you know? Like I would like us to go do something, but I'm thinking like I need to take a break, you know? Like I need to relax. Maybe I don't know. I don't even know what I want to do. I could keep playing, what's this game called? What the fuck is... Hello? Oh. What's this game called? This game is called... I still have to get the other endings in me side. I still have to finish Endoparasitic 2. I could play the other modes and suck up. You want to play Lost but Not Found? Yeah, there is a game. There's a new game I saw Pookie playing, aka Squeaks. I saw him playing this other game that I really want to play. It's like, I don't really want to end stream. But I think I need to take a break, you know? Like, I need to rest my throat and, like, just kind of chill. Maybe make some lunch. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Maybe that's why I'm so tired. Maybe I'm hungry. god. Who's my neurodivergent in chat that understands when you like don't eat for like 8 hours and you're like, why am I shaking and depressed and like I don't feel good? Wait, when's the last time I've eaten anything? Who's here with me on that? I think I need to go eat, you guys. I think I need to go eat. Can you end stream now and then come back in an hour? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Would you come back to my stream in an hour if I take a little break to like go get food? Because I don't really want to end stream, but I'm not going to sit here and make you guys look at a BRB screen. Yeah? I mean, look, even if you don't come back, I'm probably still going to come back and stream anyways, you know, because fuck you. I won't come back. I hate you. Good. That makes 2 of us. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go do. I think you can watch Hell's Kitchen. Oh god. Holy shit, Kiwi, girl. Puts on Hell's Kitchen and then just walks away. What if you play 1 hour of Mari sitting in silent? I'm not going to do that to YouTube chat, but I would happily do that to Twitch chat. So with that being said, everybody, on YouTube, I'm going to end the stream and make the new live stream for there. Okay? And as for Twitch chat, you guys can have iPad time. YouTube, we're her favorite Twitch chat. Can you do notification for when you actually start to stream? Wait, is it not notifying you guys? Are you sure you have my notifications turned on? Because it says I don't have any control over that on Twitch. I know for YouTube, I definitely push it out. I had to do the Discord notification for... Oh, you meant that! Oh my gosh. Did I forget to notify you guys on Discord again? I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry. I need to ask my mommy if I can be on my iPad at 1 a.m. I'll talk to your mommy for you. Show me your mom. Let me meet your mom. I'll talk to her for you. Yes, please. You guys go get yourself some food. Yes. Please go get yourself some food. Go relax. As for YouTube chatters, I'll make a new waiting room. Look, if you want to go to the next waiting room, you can. I'm not going to force you to because I need time to go like make it. I'm going to go eat. I'm not like Evan where I'm going to sit here and drag you guys into it. Look, I'm not that invasive, all right? I'm not that invasive. No, I'd rather starve and watch a blank screen. Oh, well, say less. Say less. Yeah, here. You know what? How about this? I'll make the waiting room for YouTube because I know people like to talk in the offline chat for... not offline, the waiting room chat. Because YouTube, for Twitch chatters here, YouTube chat is a little bit different where... I can make the waiting room and you can talk in there and wait for me to start the stream. But it's not like Twitch chat where you guys, if I were to go offline, you could still talk and have like an offline chat. It's a little bit different. So how about this? I will make the waiting room and then after I make the waiting room, fuck, what was I gonna say? You guys understand what I'm saying, right? Like I'm not going crazy here, right? You understand what I mean? I'm gonna make the chat, move you guys all over there, and then you guys can just chill until I start the YouTube stream. If you don't want to be there when I make it, that's okay. It's fine. Like that's what makes it so enjoyable. I'm not gonna put pressure on you. And in Twitch chat, we'll get to have iPad time. Okay, so what do I want to play? Should I play that new game? It's called... Wait, what was it called again? Lost but found? Yeah, this is the game I really want to play. Oh, it's only $6? Wait, why are there so many DLCs? Lost but Found and Necro Story. Lost but Found in Cardboard Town. What the hell are these? Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. Dude, there's a lot of games on here. Oh, they're just bundles. Oh, there's like a bunch of bundles for it. Oh. Anyways, I'm just gonna get the one game, so. Let me buy it. Mari, have you played every Cookie Mama? No, actually, I haven't. I've actually only played one Cookie Mama game. I never... How many are there? Here, I'm downloading the game and then I'm going to make the waiting room. So it's called Lost? Lost but Found. So let me make the thumbnail for YouTube chat. Do we emulate a DS and play some Cookie Mama? I would never condone doing something like that. Not on a live stream publicly where it could be recorded for evidence. But who knows? Maybe there might be some magical tools available that I can acquire Cookie Mama and play it on the DS. Maybe. I mean, they do exist. They do exist. Shut up, guys. Shut up. You're gonna get me in trouble. Shut up. Just shut up. You're gonna get me in trouble. Just shut up. Alright, so let's name this gaming. It's called Lost but Found. I was like, don't tell me there's not a YouTube category for this. If you own the game, you can emulate it. Yeah, I definitely own a copy of Cookie Mama on the DS. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I totally own a copy of it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm making the YouTube waiting room right now. I just want to say how much I appreciate all of you. I really do. I really do appreciate all of you so much. I appreciate you guys just chilling. Normally on YouTube and like even on here, I usually end stream right away. Remember what I said earlier on my New Year's resolution bingo card is I want to be a better streamer. And I know that being a better streamer means not just doing the activity and then dipping. It's like having sex and coming. And then after you do that, you just go up and go about your day, right? There's no cuddles after. There's no romantic intimacy, you know? And I realize I shouldn't be doing that. I mean, I need to give you guys some cuddling. That's how that works, right? Wait, is that not how that works? I learned that on reading relationship advice on Reddit. Bro, you don't know what sex is. Shut the fuck up. I learned all of my sex facts on Reddit. That's the lesson of today, everybody. Never go to Reddit for sex advice. Rule of thumb, never take any advice on Reddit, dude. You're so real for that. All right, I'll stop trolling. I'm making the thing. I'm just memeing. I'm just being a silly little guy, you know? I'm just being a silly little guy. Ugh. Okay, so I'm making the little thumbnail right now. I'm just a silly little guy, you know? I'm just a silly little guy. Mari, do I like Seabat? What is Seabat? Dude, I can steal so much stuff in this game. Oh, it's a meme song. I see. Okay, that's going to the suggestions channel. Okay. Okay. I see. The problem with playing music is that a lot of stuff can get me demonetized on YouTube, but Seabat is from that dude that was like, my girlfriend doesn't like the song I played during sex. Why would I ever know about that? Think about what you had just said to me. You know what? Go listen to it really quick. 5-minute adventure. Alright, I will give it a listen. But I don't want to get demonetized on YouTube. So, what I will do is... Okay, okay. Here we go. All right, this is a really bad thumbnail, so that way I can end the YouTube live stream really quickly. So I can go listen to music that's going to get me demonetized. And we're going to go create the waiting room right now. I'm just going to put this thumbnail here. A game where I can ethically steal and you can't stop me. Okay. I'm gonna set this to 6 o'clock to give myself time. Aren't you guys so impressed by how quickly I came up with that title? I'm very impressed by it too. I mean, gosh, I almost whipped out bangers. Anyways. Oh, baby banana crying. Little baby. Oh, baby crying. All right. Alright guys, I made the new chat thing. So you guys, for on YouTube, you guys can go hang out in the waiting room if you so desire to. If not, no big deal. I'll probably see you there in that game anyways. As for Twitch chat, I'm going to go listen to that Reddit song, I guess. And then I'm going to go make some dinner and we'll come back and play another game. So thank you guys so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching, everyone. And remember... everything reminds you of something. Bye, YouTube chat! Bye, YouTube! Say bye to YouTube, everybody! Bye, YouTube! Wow, Twitch chat is so friendly and wholesome. Wow, wow.